What?
I never had that.
I think that's where everybody got them from.
Oh.
Yes, and you know, Cheesecake Factory, they put extra butter and grease on everything.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Nick, I agree with you 100%. Once you start getting complicated with an order, do it your damn self.
Oh, yeah, Vern, I don't play with orders.
So, Vern, the question is, have you gone out like with other people's family and just went, what? And just like not be mad, but just laugh. I laughed. I laughed the whole time I was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what happened? What happened?
This my friend's mother couldn't say shrimp. She would go scrimp.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, yeah, let me get the scrimp scrampy. I say, the who?
Oh, yeah. I would have lost it, Verdi.
I'm at the table
Scrimp
crying,
scrampy.
laughing.
What did the waiter what did the waiter do or waitress?
The waiter said, what? And she said, the scrimp scrampy. I say, Lord, I said, you know what? Just point to it.
I'd have laughed so hard.
Verdi, you better than me, Verdi, because I would have lost it.
Yeah.
Scrimp scrampy. I would have
And then
cracked
she
on.
said, let me get a strawberry.
Ooh.
What was that?
Were they from St. Louis?
Yeah, where they from? Texas?
They from here.
Impossible.
Oh, wow.
She said, let me get the strawberry lemonade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would have died.
And I said, what the fuck is strawberry?
Well, their strawberry lemonade wasn't good, so his mom took it back. Well, y'all had it, but I just put some grenadine in mine, and it worked.
Oh, my God.
I think grenadine saves everything.
I'm not putting nothing extra.
That strawberry lemonade they had fresh strawberries in it. It was freshly squeezed strawberries and lemons.
These might have been artificial strawberries because it was. I ain't taste no lemon or the strawberry. But see, but here's the thing, Ver. I'm the person that I don't trip. If the only thing like I told them to do the burger well done and it wasn't, so I sent that back. Normally, I just would have went on and rolled with it. Because I don't want to be the dude that complain and then they put the special sauce on your burger. You don't want that.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
I don't like sending shit back because I know it ain't gonna come back right.
I asked for a steak well done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a tough one.
They give me a steak and it's burnt. I said,
that's perfect for me. I like that, Vern.
No,
right.
I said, you know what? Take it back. I'm good. I don't want nothing. Vernon, you not going to eat? Not from here. I'm good.
Well, Vernon, that's because you black. So most black people, I think, personally, like I always see black people send back their steak at restaurants.
Yeah, because they be
right. So
too much red.
I think I think what happens is when most people order steak, and if you black, the waitress just assume you want it burnt.
Yeah,
no.
I do.
Instead of like, because I won't eat it if it got any kind of red in it. I'm not eating it.
And the burger I had was cool, but it was leaking. It was a little ready.
Yeah, I'm not eating that.
No. But they say, well, I don't know what they say, but I know what we don't do. We don't eat like medium well and stuff like that, but they say that's what it's the protein and all that other good stuff in it, and
I'm
it
cool.
helps keep the flavor. Exactly. I don't do that shit.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That's just like when you get chicken wings. Most people get chicken wings cooked hard. Why? Because we want them motherfuckers, make sure them motherfuckers is done.
I thought, I've never had a chicken not cooked right.
I never
you
said
can't even supposed to eat
I'm
those.
talking about chicken wings. When you go to a chicken joint.
Yeah, but they cook them hard to begin with.
No, they don't.
Huh?
I didn't know that, Vernon.
No, they don't.
I never had to request it because if I get some chicken and it don't even, I'm not gonna play with it. So.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Because, see, here it's a difference between a chicken spot and chicken joint and a chicken restaurant. It's a difference. If you from the hood, you know what I'm talking about. You know what a chicken joint is.
We don't have chicken joints in California.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by chicken joint.
You kind of do.
We got Popeyes and KFC out
you
here.
talking about like a mom and pop?
And churches.
Yeah, a hood joint.
Oh, a little mom
joint
and pop.
You know you can go in there and that chicken is off the fucking chain and there's a line around the corner.
Yeah.
But it's a little less expensive than the chain place. But that shit is good, and that's the place you'll go get an order from.
All right, so close to that we have here is we have all the Mexican, not the trucks, but they'll open, they'll get a tent, tables, and they'll cook, and people pull over and eat it.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's like rampant here in L.A.
But this is a Jamaican dude.
In the Valley.
A Jamaican dude out here by the mall.
And he posts up.
Yeah, he posts up right outside.
Oh, that food good?
Yeah, I'm trying to go get some patties there next time.
See,
this
one black lady, she killed me today. She was like, because it's the restaurant, it's this little chicken. I mean, not chicken, but it's a taco. It's a taco truck. It comes out at 5:00 in the morning. She's there at 5. She's there at like 4:30, 4:45. She's like, I'm waiting for them to come, and I'm like, why are you waiting?
At 5 in the morning?
Yeah, they come out at 5 in the morning. She's there as soon as they open, And I'm thinking, like, why the fuck are you out here? She was like, because I want the first ones off the truck because those are the best. I said, okay.
I don't know about that. All right, Vern, thank you, though.
I don't know. I ain't eating no tacos at 5. Your stomach be so up.
But some of them trucks are good. The thing is, it's going to sound weird. I like just a lot more flavor inside the, like, sauce, but not I like a lot of mild sauce and a lot of pico de gallo.
You got to either go to an authentic where black people cooking or there's no fancy black restaurants.
Black owned?
With like a black chef, black menu, you know what I'm saying? Like
used to be.
What?
Back in the day, you had the serving spoon in Marina Del Rey, but it was really good. It was
serving spoon, like a slave
was,
space. Listen, man, we need a black restaurant, man. With just a menu with black. I'm talking about soul food. I'm not talking about that heavy, greasy.
So you remember my mom used to go to what's the place in
I know they got Doolings and all of that, but
not Doolings.
Yeah, they got Doolings and all. I'm talking about a restaurant.
Just recently passed away, I think.
Like PF Chains or like a.
No, we don't have that like.
You know what I'm saying?
But Dooling had 2 restaurants, one here and one further.
But it's small.
Yeah, it was always a line.
It was like a chicken shack in there. I'm talking about
food was good though. Food was good.
We need a
nice, Greens was fire.
I get so upset because I like to go out, to a nice place, nice ambiance and all of that. But the food is always nasty.
Yeah.
The best food I've had at a fancy restaurant are the grilled Brussels sprouts.
No,
so that should tell you something.
I don't like that. So congratulations to my son. He said he been married 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have been, but paperwork counts.
No, it does not count. No.
It do.
Y'all, listen. This is
and it really y'all, and you got paperwork.
Because it upsets me that y'all.
Why are you upset?
Acknowledge.
I came.
Y'all acknowledge these white people rules.
I don't acknowledge anything.
Which I don't. I just don't understand the logic in it.
I don't appreciate you saying that.
I don't understand the logic.
I said I was so happy for you. I almost cried, but I didn't want to do that.
I don't know for what.
Because I'm proud of you.
Taking pictures?
I can't be proud of you.
I almost didn't take the pictures.
I saw that.
And
then your mom.
Because y'all was being goofy. Like, no, it's none of that.
So we taking the pictures, and Nick's mom goes, you get in this. No. You move out of the way, and you come over here. I was like, well, I'm going to just stand over here. Me and Nick could get a picture later. But it was cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Her dad had the suit on. I thought he wore it to a prom.
I thought the lady was getting mad at us.
She was.
Because we kept laughing when she was talking. Because I told her in the room, I'm like, I was like, we've been married for 4 years.
Uh-huh.
We just signed paperwork. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. So I was like, we don't really need to go through all your whole speech and all of that, to be honest with you.
But she has to do it legally.
That's what she said. She
Yeah.
was like, well, I just have to do it in front of people.
Yeah.
So I was just like, if you want to waste your
Plus
time,
she get paid. But then that might be her wheelhouse every Sunday.
No, that's what she was. We back there talking. That's what we back there talking about. She was like, man, on Sundays it'd be hella big. That's why she told us she was like, next time she's like, just so you know, like on Sundays you do something like this, you have to go and sign paperwork, get something authenticated.
Uh-huh.
You have to be there on time because Sunday is the day that they usually do that.
And them people's coming too.
Yeah,
There's a whole other family coming after that white family.
If somebody's like what's those people that witness other people sign documents or authenticated? What are they called? It's a job for. I forget what it is. But,
chat room, y'all know.
But she was explaining that most of the jobs happen on Sunday. So if you set an appointment on Sunday, that's why the people came in right while we was in there still taking pictures.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know that they did all that sort of stuff. I thought you could only get married during the week.
Nah, you could. She said you could do it any day of the week. She just like Sunday is when everybody try to come in and sign the paperwork. So.
Yeah, because they don't watch football.
I guess, man. So,
yes, you give a fuck about me watching football.
I'll be up there on Wednesday. So.
Who's that?
Skinny Cuz. Notary. Yeah,
Notary.
Yeah, there you go.
So Nick is official. He was official. He was official 5 years ago.
That's disrespectful.
What? I said you was official 5 years ago.
Yeah, but don't talk about I'm official now. That's
okay,
disrespectful.
You good now?
No, I'm not. No, it's not even.
You got paperwork now.
It's not. No.
So what do you call it?
I don't know what it's called. Only reason y'all came because y'all had to. If we didn't need no witnesses, we would have just walked up there.
So you needed me, is what you're saying.
And went to eat.
You needed me, right?
And y'all needed to meet.
Let's try it to go. You needed me, right?
No, y'all needed to meet.
No, I
only needed one witness. I could have got a stranger.
No, you told me you needed me.
I could have got a stranger.
Call her what's your name? Where you call her
from?
No
deal to me. We went home with the sleep.
You needed a notary?
Thank you.
Did you need a notary, Nick?
Thank you, Seymour.
Seymour, why do you only call to correct us? What the fuck is that?
You didn't need your daddy, Nick. Your dad ain't no Notre. He ain't got no job. He ain't no Notre Dame.
Right.
I do got a job, punk.
I just wanted to clarify.
Thank you, Seymour.
Seymour.
I wanted to call in
and say
quick because
what?
everybody's been going in about Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State. I am sick of this.
That's dope. I think it's dope.
He took the job at Colorado University.
And he's gonna get more money. He can get more black kids in that school.
Yeah, but then
But this is the thing, Speedy. They were trying to get black kids to go to HBCUs. And this is my thing. If you packed up your kids and moved from the hood to another, you know what I'm saying, neighborhood, and took your kids to a better school, you can't get on Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders took a pay cut and everything to get his staff paid. He was there, I think he was going into his third year. Now I am wondering, I know, is it Shadir? He's going with him to Colorado, but I think Shiloh might be in his senior year.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's going to stay and graduate at Jackson State.
Well, wait. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Which son is the quarterback? Which son is the quarterback? What's his name?
I don't know if it's Shadur or Shiloh. Forgive me.
I think it's Shadur.
I don't follow them like that.
I think it's Shadur. Yeah, I think Shadur. Yeah, hilarious. I think it's
Shadur.
But I think he graduates this year. But I think he's going to the league. But he could go to fifth season and go with his dad.
Well, I thought it was Shiloh staying back because I already see that Shadur is going with him to Colorado.
Okay.
But this is I don't know if y'all heard, the hoopla, I'm in like a lot of HBCU groups. He's a sellout. I'm like, no, he's not a sellout. He's getting $5 million at Colorado. But the thing is, he came out talking about the Lord gave him this assignment to go to Jackson State, and they're like, so the Lord changed his mind.
Yeah, the Lord could change his mind.
The Lord don't change.
I'm just saying, then they talk about that number one recruit that he got that signed for JSU. He's already in the portal going with him to Colorado. But this is my thing, Speedy. Now you over there with these white folks.
Whoa!
A lot of those kids already already have scholarships at Colorado University. And you got 10 players coming with you over to Jackson State. You better tread lightly.
I don't think he has to.
I
think he knowing not knowing personally, but knowing his character, I'm pretty sure he told them, "Look, I'm bringing these 10 players. I'm going to bring some players over here, so I don't want it to be a problem with other parents or somebody in the program." And I'm pretty sure that was said in the vetting. I don't think that's something that just sprung up this weekend.
Well, hold on, Speedy. Brandon McClain in the chat says Shiloh can't enter the portal and go with him because he transferred already. He'll have to sit out. So I don't know which one is the quarterback. I'm not sure. One is the DB too, I think.
Yeah, his son, the son that plays quarterback is nice. I don't know if he's NFL ready, but I know he's nice.
But this is my thing too. We need to quit making these quote unquote celebrities like they're some kind of god or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate what he's done for Jackson State. Like, he's had 2 winning seasons. I think he's going to coach the Celebration Bowl. They're going to play somebody against the MEAC. They lost last year. Those boys came out of South Carolina and dog-walked Jackson State. They didn't get about their flashy helmets and uniforms. The boys from South Carolina was like, F all that. And y'all going to be L in this Celebration Bowl. and they gave them a business in the MEAC. Right now, Grambling is the only SWAC school that went to the Celebration Bowl and won.
Oh, wow.
We hold that record, praise God.
So
but I'm just like, I just hate the anger. There's so much anger toward him. I'm like, this dude got a family. He's a grown man. Quit, making these folks some kind of god or something. He's a human.
And I think too, like you said,
he's gonna leave in Jackson or his toes. I'm like, y'all need to cut that shit out.
Hilarious.
He had 2 toes amputated. He gonna leave his toes.
Oh, y'all wrong.
Jackson.
Y'all niggas is wrong.
They've been going in. It don't take long. People to turn on your feet.
Now, do you look?
I'm just like, calm down.
Who's your football team? Who's your team?
I went to Grambling.
So I mean, like
Grambling State University.
Do you watch pro football or any sports?
Like professional?
Yeah.
I used to work for the Texans, Speedy. After the whole pandemic, then I felt like they railroaded Deshaun Watson.
They definitely did.
Cool. I'm glad, but
they definitely
hold on. Deshaun them dog walked the Texans yesterday. So I'm glad he came back to the Texas Stadium. And they had signs out there calling him a pervert and everything.
Did you see him trying to boo? They was trying to boo him, but they didn't have enough people involved. It was like, boo.
Oh, yeah. They tried. I think they had like 10 of the accusers. 10 of the accusers attended the game.
For what? They gonna catch the ball?
Just being petty.
Being messy.
Being petty. And he's like, okay. y'all can attend the game and watch this ass.
Come to the next one, bitch. That's what I'd be like. Come to the next one, bitch. I'm gonna rape you.
And I'm just trying to see if the Texans probably won't even keep Lovey after this season because the season has been so horrible.
I know,
they'll give head coaches an opportunity to stay.
And Lovey
gonna get rid of him.
Lovey got that job by default because it was other people they wanted, and they was like, "Fuck it, give it to Lovey."
Yeah, because it was a lot of hoopla with everything that went on with the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, no, that was sad.
And like I said, you just historically, this because you and Nick follow it better than I do. They don't give black coaches a chance to get. They give white coaches all kind of chances.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They'll leave or make more money with losing records. They don't give us a chance. And that's the other thing they were saying about Deion too, that they hired Deion from JSU, but then somebody else felt like he was using Jackson State to get to the NFL because I think they say he was told he didn't have enough experience. Just go coach in the NFL. So I don't know what he's doing, but I feel like he's done a good thing for Jackson State.
Yes, he did. And I don't know how long
and the swag.
Okay. You done? We love you. Go and get your gun.
I'm a caller.
We love
Bye, Speedy.
I think his actual goal was to become an NFL coach. So he had to go Jackson State. Now he's going to go to Colorado, and then I think he's going to go to the league. If he doesn't, which I know he will do well over there, because he's going to get all the black kids to go there. Even though we wanted them to go to a black college, but it is what it is. Call in.
Ain't nobody
we can get a chance to ask her about her family.
Historically black college. I mean, I feel like.
Well, if you have a son, we can find out.
Well, I feel like this though, Pops. Deion Sanders did come out the gate talking all this blackity black, blackity black, and this is anytime somebody get talking all that blackity black, I'll be like, all right, nigga, because you can't. This is the thing, man. Like, I think we got to stop comparing ourselves. And when I see black people keep comparing yourself to other people, then you're not appreciating the struggle. Like if you look at other people, you go, oh, well, the NFL wasn't always like that.
What do you mean?
Like if you look at when the NFL started, it wasn't like that. People weren't making no money. They had horrible equipment. Yeah. That's the process of everything. Yeah. And I think a lot of times we trying to skip that process.
Yeah, so like all the way through the
like there was a point in time where white colleges weren't nothing. But somebody got to stay there. You got to build up a legacy. Somebody got to go through the rough times, and then you don't get the fruits of planting the tree.
They don't mention your name.
Yeah, you can plant the tree. You're not gonna eat that fruit on the tree. Okay, you got to wait until your kids get that.
Yeah,
and that's just the sacrifice you got to make. So,
can you put the water thing, Speedy's comments?
Huh?
Can you put the?
It's not on the screen.
No.
What do you mean?
ROLLOUT live. Is it on
you mean your logo?
Yeah.
It's on my screen. Oh, it's on the
No,
yes, it is.
I don't see it on there.
It's on the it's a watermark.
Can you put it right here?
It's a watermark.
I appreciate that. Anyway, call in if you know the number. I don't know it, so you got to call in.
I'll put the number on the screen too. Let me see, so we can get other people other than Vern to call in.
No,
Vern is part of the show.
Yeah, Vern is part of the show. Is he $5 or $20?
We ain't mad at you. I'm sure Vern is $20. That's my
thank you, Vern. Right there. Thanks, everybody.
I ain't gotta look that up. I know Vern.
I appreciate that, Vern. So yeah, it was funny. I had a great time. The food was cool. It was cool.
Food was alright.
A little expensive.
Yeah, for what it was.
Who picked that? You?
You know what's crazy? So we picked another restaurant that we were trying to go to, but
that's right. They didn't open till a certain time.
They closed.
But they closed it and then reopened.
Closed like super early, so we were just like, and it was Asian food, so I was just like, look, let's just go somewhere that got American food.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Universal.
Like
Robbie Perone, calling from my mama's house.
Hey, Rob.
Robbie.
What's up, Rob?
Hey, man, I'm calling in because Nick said fruits, and I thought Walter was going to chime in when he said fruits.
No. so Rob, when you met your ex's family, was it weird? Was it cool?
Yeah, how'd it go?
They were fake as a motherfucker.
Oh,
you could tell right off the bat?
No, my dad did, and then I was just my dad did. They were to me, there were people who were trying to act like they were bougie.
Where'd y'all go? Y'all went out to dinner or something? That's how you found it, or?
No. What happened was we were at her mother's house for a get together.
Okay.
And her cousin said something. And I looked at her and I started laughing. And she goes, "Oh, you're one of those."
She's talking to you?
And then she said it to me. And then my temper came up, and I said,
"That's Robbie. She just said you're one of those. How you get mad that fast?"
Can't talk to Robbie.
No. The way she was talking so condescending. So the first thing I said was, y'all live over off 108th and Western. I said, your daughter didn't know what the West Side was until I brought her on the West Side. So if you don't get out of here with that bullshit, you're about one paycheck away from food stamps.
So that happened the first time you met him, Robbie?
Wonder why I didn't know well.
What the fuck?
Why would you do that, Robbie?
Yeah.
You got to make an impression. You got to be the nice guy.
Yeah,
hey, everybody.
Because there's more to it.
Nigga said,
There's more to it because as I shut my mouth the first time,
impossible.
I know you were gonna say that. I let that first one slide, and then the second one came across. You know how you let something slide, somebody say something slick, and then you let it go.
So Rob, the first one wasn't the one you were telling the story about. That's the second time.
No, that was still the first time.
What the fuck?
So why'd you stay with her?
Yeah.
So the family hated you then. They hated you.
Of course.
No, the family was trying to dominate because
they hated you.
All the men was henpicked because her older sister, has got a husband who played ball. And everybody would boss him around. So they thought they could do that. And in the same breath.
What do you mean by boss around? Like, hey, can you go get this out the car? Like that kind of shit?
No, they would henpick him and talk condescending to him as well. So he's 6'9" nigga, and he was, yes sir, yes sir. Yes. So one of the cousins at this little gathering said, "Hey, the women run this family. The men just shut up and do all this and this and this."
Fuck out of here! I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, and that's when I stood up and said what I said. And then I said something else. I said, "Look, I got 6 sisters. The youngest one will beat the fuck out of any of y'all. So keep talking."
Out there,
wow, Robbie.
Well, we can see why you not with him.
How long y'all been divorced now? Are you taking therapy, motherfucker? You need therapy.
No.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you do.
Was married 16 and divorced happily 10.
16, 10 is 26. Yeah, so that's a nice little stretch right there.
Well,
yeah.
Lesson learned, Robbie.
No, the lesson learned is, you know what? As men, we try to make a good impression, and it wasn't like that. The worst thing was at the wedding. After the wedding, we were having a breakfast dinner, leaving Vegas, and her sister said something slick again. And that's what my pop said, "Hey, let it go." He said, "Don't worry about it. These are ignorant people."
Oh, y'all in the car together? Everybody in the car? Or y'all just...
No, we at the restaurant.
At the restaurant.
We at the restaurant together.
Hey, man. This wasn't that bad. Nick's extended family, they was cool. They were just different. You just meet different people in the world, that's all.
How were they different? What are you talking about?
Because he had a suit on. He had a suit on with a cat daddy hat.
If you didn't notice, Pops, you're the only person.
Oh, who was that?
Listen, Robbie.
What?
Pops, you're the only person in your 60s that don't dress up.
But
I'm the only person that what?
I wasn't gonna dress up for that.
You didn't notice that?
He had a cat daddy suit on.
So did Carl.
Well, Carl's different.
No, that's what I'm saying. They had the same outfit on. They both look like original gangsters.
Yeah, they did. And they had Adams on.
If y'all ever seen Thicker Than Water, they look like they came out straight out of Thicker Than Water. Yeah.
Did he have a toothpick hanging out of his mouth?
Yeah.
and his father-in-law had a cat daddy hat.
Yeah. That's what I said when they both
and a Bluetooth. And a Bluetooth.
I was like, oh wow, they come from the same era because they both were dressed the same way. They both drive Cadillacs. So I think that's that era of LA. Like he grew up in the
but he grew up in Palmdale.
Nah.
He said he's always Palmdale.
He lived in Palmdale. He grew up in
Did he pull you to the side, Nick, and say, "I know you know what a hose is, son-in-law"?
Nah. But that was the thing, like when I met my rib though, like the most important thing was meeting her family. I was like, if I don't click with the family, we gotta stop now. Cause I get along with my family, so I was like, it gotta be cool.
Well,
so you know what I'm saying.
Allegedly.
That was the biggest thing for me. Well, so yeah, I got lucky.
My ex had to learn one thing, and the funny thing is, I took her back home to visit to meet my grandmother when my grandmother was living.
Oh, I had a joke.
So she got to see my grandmother and 19 of my first cousins.
Whoa.
This is way too much information, Robin. Way too much information.
When she got to see
why would I want to meet 19 of your side of the family? Nigga? So I'm going to remember all these names: Carl, Sandy, Trina, Lalula, Auntie William. Nigga, that's 19. No, meet 2 of y'all.
First cousins.
I'm going to wave it. Look, you meet 2 and wave at everybody else. How y'all doing? Everybody good? Cool.
How you doing? No, Speedy, the funniest part was after the first day, I said, "So what you think?" She said, "Shit, y'all are rough. Nigga, we country folk. What you think?
So
we ain't fake. We real."
You saying it's
she got to know that my grandmother carried two pistols in her purse. She goes, "Damn, your grandmama got a heavy purse." She said, "Yeah, dude, that carried my guns in my purse." Carried pistols till she was 85 till she died.
All right, Rob.
Well, thanks for snitching, Rob.
Yeah, thanks,
Rob. You called back.
Now that we know your granny she's packing.
Now I'll tell you what. I met my Rib's grandmother who recently passed. So shout out to Grams.
Mm-hmm.
But she was from Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little nervous about meeting her because
why?
Because Jamaican women, they're really blunt.
Oh.
So they ain't gonna hold no punches. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I met her, she had me working at her house. I was in there fixing.
She had the accent?
Heck yeah.
Oh.
But luckily, like I grew up. Yolanda's ex-husband, he talked like his accent so heavy.
I never met him.
Man, he sounded like he's fresh off the boat. Like
I
he
never
just
met
got
him.
off that day. Yeah, so I understood what she was saying.
You talk about that.
But yeah, she would have me work. Like as soon as I met her, she made me put together her little machine, the cutting machine.
Hilarious.
I had to move furniture at the crib. So I was like, oh that's cool.
You ain't come out and help me. Anyway, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Who you is?
Yeah, I almost forgot to say. Did y'all give Kate out a shout out for her birthday?
Yeah, we did. She came. She came to the show.
She came to the show.
Yeah.
And the woman blasted my show. She was incredible.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
That's what you called back to say?
Send us a clip, Robbie. We'll post it.
Yeah, send a clip.
We'll post it.
Most definitely. Something else I had to shout out and say. We're going to do a Valentine's Day show for Speedy.
Oh, that was gay.
That's all.
All right, well.
Ain't doing that.
We'll call
he's going to be America's sweetheart.
We'll call lovers and friends.
Yeah, I'm going to hang you up on that one, Robbie.
Yeah, might want to be a sweetheart.
Won't be no goddamn sweetheart.
That was extra stuff. Yeah, so if you got a story about when you met your ex's parents or brothers and sisters, if it
maybe you still with them. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Oh, I'll tell you what now. When I was in high school, I dated somebody, and I met their family, and that was horrible. Oh, my God. I didn't get along with her sister. Her grandmother was cool. I didn't really like her daddy too much. So, like, that's always touchy when you
ain't gonna work. Well, your grandfather, Mr. Poe, he was cool. He did show me he had a gun though.
Oh, he gonna pull a pistol.
He showed me he had a gun. He I got a gun. I was like, hey, you ain't gonna need it. Don't worry about it.
He gonna pull a pistol on. He will use it.
That's what he told. What's your uncle is locked up now? Tim. Tim came by. And his brother came by. He's like, hey, how you doing, young man? I said, hey, I don't know why you got reinforcements. Don't worry about me. I'm good.
Oh, yeah, because Tim and there, they was Uncle Tim and Michael. Michael, he used to come pick me up from school in a red Ferrari. From Angela Mesa School in a red Ferrari. I'll never forget that. And them kids used to be. And you a kid, you don't get it. I just thought it was a cool car because it was red.
Yeah.
Like, I really didn't think too much of it. But he used to drive me down Crenshaw Boulevard in a red Ferrari, though. If you guys can see a picture of my cousins, if you look at any other Mike Tyson fights in the 90s, and you look for a light-skinned dude with glasses, that's my cousin.
He's in the ring. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Speedy, it's horrible when you don't like when somebody's family say some shit and you just go, I can't say nothing.
Well, like Robbie is different than me. I even if I don't look at somebody and see if they're acting condescending. I ain't got time for that. I just met you. 9 out of 10. I'm gonna just take the high road.
Well, first of all, I give the person that came in, I give you that look, like I'm ready to go before I say some shit. I don't
even get that far. I'm a laugh before anything. Like, to me, it's funny. I just go, it's just funny. Because I've never had nobody on the first time I met them be condescending. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never had the Robbie situation.
Yeah, I never had that.
So I think it's Robbie, to be honest with you. I've met Robbie.
I didn't say that, Robbie.
I've met Robbie.
I'm going to say this. We, as black folks, we need to start doing what the rich white folks do.
Which is what?
You going to bring them over here? Oh, we going to vent you. Oh, we going to find out your history and everything.
Yeah, but
vent, same shit spelled different.
But Vern, here's the thing: you go to somebody's house, you meet the dad, and you talk to the dad because you got to talk to the dad if she has a dad.
Yep.
And then you meet the mom, and the mom goes, "Oh, he seems like a really nice guy." And then when people, they meet you, and it's all good. Usually, the first time you meet somebody, go good. It's not till later on when you have an argument with your girl, and she called home crying. Then he pushed this, he knocked out, he busted the window.
What you just said right there is one of the biggest issues that most people have in their relationship. If something's going on between me and her, ain't got shit to do with her family, don't go running telling them shit because then
but
at the family
you don't know she's gonna do that. You don't know she's gonna do that until she do it. Then you got to establish don't do that.
Yeah, But see,
and I don't know if you should
this
say
is
that
why-
because that now I understand the logic in that, right? And even the good books say what's in your house is your house, right? It's not your family business, right? But I know that people who abuse people use that to their advantage.
Yeah, because they know ain't nobody
that's
gonna say
different
nothing.
though.
No, I
That's
agree.
different.
I agree, Vernon. But in this, I wouldn't tell my niece or something that I wouldn't tell them to let no man not let you talk to your family or talk to people
Oh
about
no,
what's going
that's
on.
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
What you saying?
Tell
If
me,
me-
because
What you saying?
Here's what I'm saying. Let's
What you
say you and
saying?
your girl,
What are you saying?
Speedy, shut up.
What are you
Let's say
saying?
and your wife,
Right.
if you let me fit.
We listening, Vernon. Go ahead. You got to ignore him. Go ahead.
Let's say, Speedy, you and your wife,
Right.
you all have a disagreement, and it's nothing major. Your wife gets on the phone with her mother and her father and telling them what's going on in y'all relationship. Now you go over there, now everybody looking at you.
Looking at you all
crazy,
weird,
but y'all
yeah.
done made up.
Yeah, we done made.
See,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not. But see, that's not something that's everybody's business. If you can't keep your relationship between you and your partner, it's nobody else's business.
Because
And that's
people
why
look at
everybody wants to be in everybody else's business.
well, because people are gonna look at the situation from your point of view, like, oh, he did
Exactly.
what, and not knowing
Exactly.
there's some other shit. Like it's always there's your side, her side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth.
That's
But
why
if you only
if
hearing one
somebody-
side, it's not fair.
Right.
That's why if somebody comes to me, even though you may not believe me, I don't care.
Anybody.
Somebody
We don't.
comes to me and tells me something, I try to stay as neutral as possible because I'm like, it's more to this story than what you're telling me because you're only telling me shit
You don't
that
tell it
benefits you in
again.
the story.
I always look at anybody telling me a story. It's their what they saw. Did you ever see what's that movie we were telling everybody to go see, Nick? Or not to go see, but to watch. We had my man that played Born Identity. What's his name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about King something or
Okay,
the other?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
movie
yeah.
is exactly what we're talking about because it was everyone's point of what they thought happened in this thing.
Right.
Where her point of view was, this guy came on to me, he knew I was married, whatever. He told us the guy tells his side of the story, and he goes, nope. When I got over there, she had her shoulder thing was off. She ran upstairs, took her shoes off, said, "Come upstairs, help me," and it looked totally different. Again, because you're getting one side of the story, and that's no matter who you talk to. When someone,
In this movie, did they show you exactly what happened? And then
I'm trying to remember. They couldn't show you. They couldn't show you exactly what happened because each story came from the other person's point of view.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, was the director going to show you what really happened? So when
Did you see Cabinet of Curiosities yet, Speedy, on Netflix?
Nigga, I want you to say it again.
Cabinet of Curiosities.
The cabinet. Of
No man should ever say the word curiosity.
Or cabinet. What about a cabin, nigga?
Cabins of curiosity. Can I finish?
No, cabinet.
Cabinet.
I heard what you said, nigga.
Cabinets of curiosity.
Nah, I'm not going to no
Yes,
cabinet.
yeah,
You
that's
get
that.
touching the
Because I know
cabinet.
what you're trying to do. You
No,
know
I would
see it.
never. I'm never trying to do anything.
But, anyway,
But
it's like
cabins.
I was telling
Hold
you,
on, nigga. I'm trying to type it in. Cabins
Of curiosity.
of curiosity.
You know, that's like you don't want to go there by yourself.
There's all kind of shit gonna pop up.
Yeah.
pink
No,
booty.
It's about 8 different. Like I was telling you, it's 8 different
You
horror
wasn't
stories.
telling us. What is it
I
on
think
Netflix?
it's
Is it on Netflix?
8 different
Yeah.
horror stories.
Yeah, it's 8 different
Cabins
horror stories by 8
of
different
curiosity. Cabinets of
Yeah.
curiosity. Because it's 8 different directors. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then I was saying that it would be cool for you guys to do something like that. You could do like 8 different skits or something like that.
Oh, we could do
like
cabinets
comedies or something like that.
of black curiosities.
That would be good. That would be a good one. Being straight ass serious, and then you have 8 black movies or 8 black horrors or whatever going on. That wouldn't even be a bad idea, Speedy.
All right, I'm working on it. Thank you, curiosities.
Thank you, cabins.
Call in if you got curiosities.
Or cabins.
Or
Shout out to
curiosities.
Shout out to Chicago.
Cabins of curiosity.
Hey, yeah, so let me look at the chat room. Maybe you guys put some stuff in here if you guys talking about, we talking about the first time you're meeting your wife or your ex or your husband's family. And how did it go?
How funny was it?
How did it go? So what about you, Pastor? So when you met Michelle's people, how'd that go?
It was it was okay, But I kind of understood her dad didn't like black guys.
Yeah, it's always
But,
see. Look, and that's the
He had
thing.
to live with that.
This the thing, y'all. When you date outside your race, right?
Yeah.
The person you meet might like you, but
Yeah,
you gotta
everybody
know.
else. It's a whole family for motherfuckers
Yeah,
going, what
they
the?
looking like
Again? Here we go again. I told you the weirdest thing was when I went over there which I never done again. I only did that one time. We went out there for Thanksgiving. Remember I told you? And Maddie and Maya did not eat. They said, because they had made some peas, or not peas, they made string beans, and it was white. It was like milk and peas.
Oh, it was probably a cream.
Yes.
Like a cream.
But it's white. I've never seen nothing that white.
Yeah, it's cream.
Yeah. Soon as I saw that, I said, I'm not eating that. I'm only eating what I bought. And I bought the beans.
Yeah.
So my kids, they ate my beans, and that's it.
Yeah,
and cereal. Madison had cereal.
And I think that food is always a big factor. So, like, I remember I was dating this girl. Her people were Jewish, white Jewish, and I went to eat breakfast with them one day, and pops. So
bagels.
They were eating lots and bagels, right?
Yeah,
lots
bagels.
Is raw salmon, smoked salmon, right?
Yeah.
I say it's raw because it ain't cooked. If it ain't cooked, it's raw to me.
It's raw. Hold on, caller.
So they got slabs of it just in a pile in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
They got the bagels and they got a bowl of fruit, right? So I'm sitting there, and in a black family, it's all kind of rules at a dinner table.
Yeah.
Don't put your elbow on the table. Don't reach across.
Don't reach in my plate.
Don't
let
reach
it
over
come
my
to
plate.
yeah.
Like
use a fork. Don't use your hands.
For all kind of stuff at a black table, and then you realize when you eat with other people from other cultures that's just at your house.
Yeah.
Because the first thing they did, Pop, they just started reaching over the food, and I'm like, whoa, you cross-contaminating. What's going on? And then my man grabbed the meat with his hand, put it on his plate. And this is an old white dude, too. Then he went and grabbed
Hold on,
then he went and moved the bagel and grabbed another bagel because he was making sure it's
you
soft.
can't do that.
I said, you can't touch food. And not, in the black house, you touch the food, that's your food.
Yeah, that's you.
So I was sitting there like, so Pops, I go, okay, I ain't going to eat the meat. And I can't eat the bagel now because he didn't touch 3 bagels. And I lost track of which one he touched. So I'm like, I can't eat the bagels because he touched 3 bagels. So I said, I'm going to eat the fruit. As soon as I say I'm going to eat the fruit, mom just grabs a handful of fruit. Just off the top, she just grabs a handful and puts it on his plate. And I'm like, I'm just at the table like, I'm finna starve because I'm not eating nothing.
Have some more water, please.
I didn't eat nothing.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Caller.
Yeah, you already know what it is.
DJ out there Vegas.
What
it do, dog?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. So,
I can't call him.
So who?
Soup just reheated.
So did you meet your girl's family? Was it weird?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Because he's Filipino, right?
Well,
what?
I think. I don't know.
You always say that.
What is he?
My baby mama is Puerto Rican.
Same thing. They don't try to be funny with me.
Nigga, Filipino was Asian. Nigga.
Kind of. They like Asian Mexicans. Go ahead.
So, because I've dated a Puerto Rican before. Did they like you?
That was racist.
Yeah, they like me.
Impossible, nigga.
Why?
It's one side of the story.
They love me actually. But, I don't.
So it was cool when you met.
I don't even pay no mind to that. Yeah, that was cool.
Okay, so they was cool.
Yeah, they was cool. They sensible people, for regular people.
They probably didn't like you.
My ex though, they love me.
Impossible.
My ex though, man, this made me think about meeting my ex's mom and her stepdad.
Oh,
so
that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
So they lived in the valley, right? And so I go down to the valley.
Nigga, you loading the truck?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, I got a job.
My bad. You got your Bluetooth on. You got your Bluetooth on. My bad.
You got the AirPods in.
Go ahead.
Listening to this bullshit. I go down to the valley, right? She living in Mission Hills, right?
Yeah, I know it.
So I feel like, I got a nice little house, you know what I'm saying? Got a pool and everything, you know what I'm saying? So, she got a little brother. Now, this nigga was blunt as a motherfucker. He had to be like, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, something like that.
I thought you said he had a blunt.
Nah, you know how kids were like, they be nonchalant, but they just be honest. Like, he like, why is he here?
Hilarious. Why is he so fat?
Yeah. No,
where your Hellcat? That's what he said. Where your Hellcat?
Yeah, like, why he got eye boogers? Did he not wash his? I'm like, nigga, I'm standing right here.
Little motherfucker.
So yeah, motherfucker. So the stepdad sleeps in a room with the son. I'm like,
the dad.
well,
The dad. You mean the dad?
You said, whoa. You said he sleeps in her room.
It's the little boy's dad.
Huh?
No, it's the little boy's dad, but it ain't. Still got. You know how they got different daddies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's his daddy, but not her daddy.
Got it.
Daddy, you know
Right.
So, old girl is like, "Hey, we finna go down here. We finna meet my mom." I'm like, meet your mom? What you mean? Her mama's in a motorcycle club, right? And her mom rides.
This story is all over the place, nigga. Shit.
So the motorcycle club is having an event. She's like, we're going down there. She's like, but you can't tell. Don't say nothing because she didn't want the stepdad or the brother to know, right? Just listen. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, but okay, whatever. So we get in the car. We go down there. We drive to L.A. from the Valley and meet the moms. She introduced me to the moms, and the moms is like, this is my boyfriend. I'm like,
yeah, I was here's the thing. Yeah, I was gonna tell you if she in a motorcycle club, them niggas fuck. So if your girl is in a motorcycle club, she getting tossed like a motherfucking brand new sandwich.
Yeah. But supposedly they was like, together, separated, not together type shit. I don't know, but the shit was. So
you had to hold it. The first time you meet him, you got to hold a secret.
Nigga, the first time I meet him, I get all this extra baggage, and niggas was pressing me at the motorcycle club.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
You remember some years ago back then, a dude had knocked out Suge in a barbershop, right? Knocked out Suge Knight.
Yeah.
So this was right before that. This is like maybe a month or so before that. I meet the nigga. He walk up to me talking about he the uncle, he at the motorcycle club all drunk and shit. Nigga grabbed like my shoulder trying to give me one of them squeezes. I slapped the nigga hand like, hey, nigga off my shoulder. Nigga was squeezing my shit. He's like, okay, you cool, yeah, you cool.
He's
like,
trying to date you. That's what it was.
Yeah, but just know this, she got all these uncles up here, so if you do anything, like, man, get out of here with that shit. Like, they was all.
In other words, was you scared, nigga? You was scared.
Nah, I wasn't scared. I said I pushed the nigga hand off.
But we just talked about this. That's your side of the story. I'm pretty sure he gonna be like, nah, DJ out there Vegas, that nigga was crying and everything, dog.
Nah, he gonna say he a real one. He didn't let me punk him. He a real one.
Yeah, I made that nigga clean my bike.
Watch my rims, nigga.
A month later, he knocked out shit. I was like, yeah, he knew to try.
So let's make sure we got this clear, DJ. The original conversation was weird people in the family. Got that?
Yeah.
And then you went to Suge Knight got knocked out. How we get there?
The nigga that pressed me because
the dude who knocked out Suge, he didn't knock him out.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
But look where we started off with somebody you got anyway, nigga. I'm just
saying. He didn't knock DJ out.
So like I said, we went through all of that shit. Like I said,
we'd love to talk to you all day. DJ.
We get back to the house. Nigga, you gonna let me finish my story.
Go ahead, DJ. I'm listening.
I got
get this shit shut down, nigga.
I care about your story, DJ.
I got the phone, DJ. I'm just telling you, I got the phone, nigga. I got the phone.
I feel you, but I just want to finish, Speedy, if you don't mind. You know what I'm
saying? Go right ahead, brother.
But anyway, so we went back. We go back to the house. The mama all drunk and shit.
She tried to give you some.
I thought so. She told me to take my pants off. She was like,
"Shut
up."
You
take your pants off and sit right here on the couch. I said, "I'm keeping my
I
pants
don't believe.
on."
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Why you didn't hit the mama?
I would not lie. So she wouldn't let me sleep in a room with her daughter, but she let me sleep on the couch.
With your pants off.
And that wasn't even a plan. Even with my pants off. She said, "Yeah, I can take it off." I said, "No, I'm cool. I'm gonna keep my foot on." Y'all look like y'all.
I ain't never.
Anyway,
you were shy. I'm gonna keep my pants on.
I got on some dun-dun-duns. I ain't never gonna see these.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
You got some Earl Flynn's on. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Charge.
Hell nah. I had my good draws on that day.
Oh, your thongs. Anyway,
man,
call back. Y'all call back. We're gonna take a quick break. Call back. Come on. Be right back. We'll take a quick break. Come right back. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Son. I be
Pops.
You be Son. Don't move. Be right back.
Be back, y'all.
Come on.
The fact is, 90% of hair loss cases in men are caused by scalp condition, which is the
Let's see, y'all.
I'm the engineer. We're gonna do it one more time.
Okay.
Ready in the booth?
Always ready.
Dropping the songs, dropping levels. I'll point to you when to go. All right, baby girl, let's get ready to do this thing. Hold on 2 seconds. Get this sound. It's on you.
1, 2, 1, 2. Am I coming through? 'Cause I'm feeling you. Do you wanna come through? One, two, 1, 2. Am I coming through? 'Cause I'm feeling you. Baby, do you wanna come through?
I definitely want to come through. If you got time for me, I'll take an Uber to your house. So I'm gonna have to stay all night. If you don't mind if I come through.
I got time, baby.
I just want to see what you're about. And you can see what I'm about.
You already know what I'm about, baby.
So I'm gonna come through. Or I may need a ride home.
It's about to go down.
Yes.
You're not gonna wanna go home when you see what I got waiting for you.
I am hungry.
You want me to cook you something to eat, baby? I will cook you something to eat.
I want to eat.
Tell me what you like.
I just want to come through.
When you get done eating what's on your plate, I'll be ready for you.
It's like ghetto hood
Do
crazy.
you have to prep people ahead of time? Or you just let them know?
I just let them. I just let them. I like for it to be sprung on. I like for them to be surprised.
It just looked.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you.
Because I feel like everybody got crazy people in their family, so they shouldn't be too shocked.
You're right
know?
about that.
Like my dad's side of the family, I call them the country bougie side. They're from the country, were raised dirt poor, but they bougie.
Okay.
And my mama's side, they straight hood. And ghetto, yes.
That's what you get that. Anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not like that. I'm
Have
not.
you met you?
Huh? Yes, you met me. You met me.
You met you.
Yeah, I've met me. I'm not like that.
No, you're definitely. Now you were saying that something happened. What happened?
Oh no. You know I told you my love life is like a soap opera.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So anyway, my ex was home for the holidays in Houston, and I was home.
In Houston.
Yes, in Houston.
Y'all in the same place.
We were in the same place, and he was going to be in the neighborhood over from which one it was. They walked over and they did like this.
To who? Him?
To me. To me. Told me to
But
come
you don't
here.
know which one it is.
I didn't know which one it was.
I had to look behind me. Like, who are you talking to?
And that's what I should have done. But me being me, just trying to, be a nice house guest.
Okay.
I got up. She took me in the house, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe she's going to fix me a glass of wine or ask me if I want a plate or something. She had a bar stool set up. Sit down. I'm like, okay. She was like, well, you in my house, and I need to know who's in my house.
I'd be like, cool, I ain't going to be in your house.
Now, mind you, I had already been introduced to her, so she knew who I was.
Yeah.
And so then she was like, are you here with him? And I was like, yes.
Him being
the ex, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying any names because
No.
there's people out there that know me and they might know who I'm talking about.
I just
so she was asking, was I there with my ex? And I was like, yes, I am
but
here.
Not with.
No, not with him. No,
But
because
she didn't explain that part. You didn't.
Yeah, no, we're not together like that.
But you said that.
No. I said we used to date. I was just there to kick it with her.
But she don't know that.
She don't know that.
Okay.
But it ain't none of her goddamn business.
It's her house, though.
It is her house.
Okay, well, anyway, it is her house. It is her
but
house.
It ain't her business.
It is her house.
It could be your house, but it ain't your business.
But it's also his brother's house, who was cool with me coming, who was fine with me being there. But anyway, so she wanted to know who I was, so I sat down and talked to her. Next thing I know, the twin sister rolled up on me behind me. I had my back turned. She rolls up. Are you here with him? What's going on with you and him? So I turned
they
around.
finna whoop your ass.
They getting ready to try to jump me.
I'd have took off on her.
Yeah, so I got bum rushed.
I would have stole on them. Boom, boom.
Where was the ex and the brother?
The brother and the ex were outside in the garage.
They don't know what's going on.
They didn't know what was going on. So they trying to charge me up about this dude.
And you get up out of your seat.
I mean, they in my face. Like, the girl was this close to my face. She was like, why you looking like that? And I said,
so who's dating your ex? Which one?
Well, allegedly, the twin sister used to like him. I don't know if they ever dated, but
yeah, pick one.
Not the wife of the brother, her sister.
You sure? It could be the brother's wife.
It could
well, who
be.
confronted you? The wife?
Both of them confronted me.
No, who confronted you first?
The one who called me in the house was the wife.
How you know?
Because I figured it out. I figured it out once I got inside. I realized who was who because I saw the difference, the little small differences in their face. Like the wife is the prettier twin. The other one is the uglier twin.
That's why you finna get beat up. Right?
Well,
now when you go back, you know it's going down.
That's the thing. They don't know me. Well, I can fight. I may not look like it.
I believe you too.
I may not look like it, but I used to fight growing up, and I'm not into that now because I'm grown. I don't fight no more unless I have to.
But you would have.
If I had to.
Whoop a twin's ass.
Yeah, I whoop a twin's ass.
So you explained to them, I'm just here visiting.
No, what I said was, yes, I'm here with him. We're friends.
You know you're not supposed to say that.
Well, I said we're friends. So then what happened is the wife was like, why are you looking like that? And I said, why am I looking like what?
Cute, bitch. Why
you looking like you getting defensive. I said, no, I'm not getting defensive. I'm just trying to. I was like,
where's everybody else at? It's a party.
By this time, well, her mama. Like, this is the part of the story that would trip you out.
Were you talking with your hands? While
yes,
you
was. Yes, she
I
was.
may have been. I'm upset right now, so I got
the
hands
pulled back
going.
5 different
But
and another motherfucker.
Okay, so the mother of
keep going. Yeah, I love it.
The mother of the twins was there in the living room.
She not saying nothing.
She didn't say not one word.
They all in on this.
The older sister of the twins was there in the living room. She didn't say nothing.
Are they twins?
No.
Oh.
It's an older sister, two
so
twins, and then they got a gay brother.
It was
hilarious.
So it was a gay brother there,
too. So it's 4 girls and you.
3 girls.
So in theory, if you'd have did anything, you probably would have got bum rushed.
Especially by the gay dude would have beat you up for sure.
Yeah, but the last piece of the puzzle was also a newborn baby involved.
Baby was gonna get one in too.
The twin that liked him just had a newborn baby by some other dude.
What that mean?
Why are you trying to get with him and you just dropped the baby? Your coochie ain't even healed up yet, and you trying to get something from him? Well, they were in my business. They were in mine. So anyway, this is what happened. They got up on me, and I was like, I'm not being defensive. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. This is how I speak.
Came to the party.
And I told them, look, I'm a lawyer. I'm very authoritative when I speak. And that made them even more mad. So by that time, I guess it got loud with them, like, trying to talk to me. And my guy came in. The guy used to say he came in.
Not your guy.
Not your guy.
My ex came in, and his brother came in.
Online.
Yeah.
That's why you always got in the fight.
The ex and his brother came in.
Husband.
My husband. My baby daddy.
And your ex. Right.
Yeah, but anyway, her husband came in and my ex came in, and they were like, whoa, what's going on? So
and they
my
straightened
ex,
it out.
Yeah, my ex grabbed me like, come on, let's go outside or whatever. So I went outside to the garage, and then he went back in to talk to the brother and them two to see what was going on.
Now, how long a period were you in there with these ladies?
It was probably like 5 minutes. It wasn't that long.
Okay.
No, but I had already been introduced to both of them separately. Yeah. And the girl who came back in, the twin, came up behind me, and she was like, now who are you again? Because I never met you. She's like, I never met you. I said, no, you just met me about 10 minutes ago. She said, no, I met the other girl. And I said, well, maybe you did meet the other girl. Yeah, she was like, I met the other girl. And I was like, well, maybe you.
Oh, his other girl.
Maybe you did meet the other girl. I said, but I'm Nikila, and you just met me 10 minutes ago.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So you're there just to come to a party?
Yeah.
Yeah, why you didn't go home? It don't sound fun.
I did. I'm about to tell you. I did.
It don't sound fun.
Yeah, so I was.
As soon as I saw the gay dude, I'm out.
Yeah. So I was having fun up until that.
The baby, I'd have been like, yeah, I'm cool. Nigga.
Yeah, it was cool up until that point. But the girl was drunk basically, and she didn't remember meeting me. So she was like, "Who are you?"
One of the twins.
Wait, the one that just had a baby?
Yeah, the one who just had the baby didn't remember meeting me. Yeah, she was drunk.
Don't you know the baby can get drunk?
They both. I know. I know.
Okay.
They both were drunk. Yeah, they both were drunk.
You were asleep.
And so
maybe gay. I'm sorry, y'all. It was right.
And so anyway, they came in. They broke everything up. I went outside to the garage to wait, and then 3 of them came out. The wife came out. The husband came out, and my ex.
Gay dude.
And
hey, bitch, we sorry.
My ex came out, and they were like, my ex was like, come here.
You obviously keep saying my guy.
When I say my guy, I mean friend. My ex was like, come on. So they called me to come out into the street. So we left the garage and went into the street. I guess they didn't want They didn't want the other people to see what was going on. They just apologized to me and said everything is cool. Don't worry about it.
See, when it comes to that, no, you apologize to me in the room with the baby, the gay. Everybody got to hear.
So
you can't do it
so
outside.
they apologized to me and gave me a hug, and the wife was like, "It's okay, we love you," because I guess she was trying to make it seem like she was just trying to get to know me, and she wasn't coming at me in an aggressive way.
But she was.
Once her husband checked her, but she definitely was. So mind you, I'm standing there with them. Here come the crazy twin, rolled up on me again behind me.
The ugly twin.
Yeah. The not so cute twin. So
challenged.
Yeah. So she was like,
somebody fucked her and gave her a
She was
baby.
like, I know y'all together. You with him? And he was like, chill. We just friends. And I was like, yeah, we just friends.
But you know, in most times in that situation, just so everybody understand, when someone the correct way of saying we're not together, when you go we just friends, it's too much wiggle room in that.
Why not just say, yeah, we all together, baby?
Or
everything would have went smooth. Everybody looked crazy, like, okay.
Yeah.
Or you say, you have to. Some people just need to hear that definite, like, nah, we not together. More so than we are friends.
Yeah.
Which means friends is I'm gonna keep talking to this person, regardless if y'all going together, because that's my friend. But if I want to make sure the crazy, ugly lady that has a twin that got a baby don't want to take the shit any further, I go, no, we are not together at all.
Well,
I watch a lot of forensic files, right?
Hilarious.
So
that's how it all starts.
It's a very slippery slope when people start making those lines in the sand, like, you doing this to me because you with this person.
Yeah.
Because every time and you're a lawyer, so you know, anytime I watch these cases, it's always a sense of possession.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't care what, if you married somebody, you do not own somebody.
Right.
Like, you have to come to the realization, like, this person is going to do whatever they want to do with whoever they want to do it with.
Right.
And you cannot, only thing you can do is say, okay, this is not for me.
You can't control what another person does when they're not in your presence.
Like,
bottom line.
Yeah, even if they're in your presence.
Right.
If they right in front of you,
you're
like,
right. You're right.
That's their own body, their
You're
own
right.
person. So it's a tough pill to swallow, but it's like, you can't.
Yeah, so she rolled up on me like she wanted to do something. I had to turn around because she kept coming up behind me.
But was you ready, though?
Yeah, I mean...
your ninja shoes on.
We know you ain't gonna do nothing.
To be honest with you, huh?
What was you wearing? See if you was ready.
Let me tell you something.
She had a little grease on her face.
Let me tell you something. When I went over there, I was dressed very casually because I wasn't trying to impress or be sexy or anything like that. I was chill. I had these same boots on. I got some knee-high boots on.
Oh yeah, you ready to fight.
I had a pair
drill
of
team boots on.
I had on a pair of jeans. I had a t-shirt on up under it, and I had on one of them denim. I had
scarf, bitch.
I had on one of those. I had on this scarf.
See?
I had on this same scarf, and I had on a
snap away earring.
Yeah, and I had on a denim shirt.
Come off so fast.
Yeah, I had on a denim shirt, so I could have fought in that outfit, but I wasn't going to fight the girl.
No, you're not.
Never at one point in
but
time.
hit the ugly girl first.
Yeah, never at any point in time that I feel threatened. I just felt like they were being messy. So I didn't feel like, they're going to try to fight me. I just like it was mess. But the girl came out and was like, I know y'all together now.
So how did it end?
I'm about to tell you this now.
Oh,
so we were like, no, we're just friends.
Speedy,
and she was still talking trash or whatever. And so I was like, I said,
in the streets, because y'all
in the street. I said, you can have them. You want them, you can have them.
See, that's a bad thing to say when you're not dating the person.
No, I told her, you want them, you can have them.
But you can't say you can have them if you're not dating them. But you're not dating them.
Take them. Take them is what I'm trying to tell her. I don't want them. Take them.
And she said.
And she was like, well, look, so-and-so is a very handsome. I said, yes, he is a handsome man.
And you're ugly.
I said, yes, he is a handsome man. I said, but you got a newborn baby and a baby daddy. What's the problem?
You know you ain't helping your case. You do know.
Well, I know I didn't. And so when I said that, she got really mad.
You think? I'm trying to help you, Keely and the Bee.
But I was confused. Like, why are you tripping? You got a brand new baby. You just dropped.
You're saying everything you said was trigger words. Look, we just friends. Well, if that's the case, See, when you go, if that's the case,
have them. You can have them.
You can have. They say that's it. Oh, so I mean, you had them, right?
I did have them before,
See?
but you can have them now because I'm done with them.
So look, we have a question from Nakia in the chat room. She says, "Why do women approach other women instead of their men?"
Because they're insecure and they're threatened by the presence of other women.
Well, let me say this though. I can't listen. All right, don't approach me about nothing. I don't know what you gonna say to me. I'm an adult male.
Right.
Unless you can beat me up, you can't make me do nothing. So,
so my guy friend grabbed me and was like, "Come on, let's go. You gotta go."
You had a friend?
My guy friend who brought me there, the same one that invited me.
Yes.
Yeah, so he walked me to the car, and I kept saying, "Give me my wine," because I wasn't finished drinking my wine.
You was finished drinking.
He was holding my cup, and I wanted to finish my
That's
wine.
What the police would have said, "No, ma'am, you done drinking."
It's over.
He was like, I only had one little half a glass of wine, and I didn't get to finish my cigar because I left it on a little stand.
Cigars?
You
Sometimes.
got to smoke it and drink.
I was just trying to be
one of the homies.
Trying to fit in, yeah, just trying to be a homie.
And that's the
This is what I saw, Nick. Bitch.
I'm gonna tell you the problem.
I'll beat the brakes off you.
I'm gonna tell you we messed up at. You was at the woman's house.
Yeah.
All the other women in the house.
Cuter than her.
You in the garage with the men.
Yep.
You already out of pocket.
There were other women out in the garage. They were painting. You know how they do that sip and paint?
You weren't painting though.
No.
You was smoking cigars.
I was smoking with the dudes. Yes, I was.
That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem.
My friend was sitting in a chair like this.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And I was sitting up on the arm of the chair.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And we were smoking our cigars and talking and drinking
you on
wine.
the arm of my chair too?
And you bonding. You bonding with dudes.
Yeah.
She don't never bond with him.
Right.
He don't never smoke
But
with
the woman
dudes.
whose house it was had nothing to do with him. She was just helping her sister out.
Well, she a twin.
Yeah,
she was.
Yeah,
so she felt her pain though.
Yeah, she was getting upset, I guess, because of her sister. But my whole thing is, you just had a baby by another dude. Why are you?
How you know it's not your ex's baby?
It's not his baby.
It could be his baby.
It ain't his baby.
It could be his baby.
Okay, it could be. You're right.
Did it look like it?
No.
It's a baby though, so you don't know.
No, but he said it ain't his.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
You're right.
Who you believe?
I believe the baby.
I believe the baby. So anyway, I was just like taken aback by that because I'm a grown
And that was this
woman.
weekend or last?
No, this was last weekend.
So did you and your ex end up getting together and hanging out?
No, because he was leaving to go out of town the next day.
So you went through all that drama
for nothing. He was going back home. We just talked for a few minutes at the party. Then he called me afterwards to apologize or whatever.
That let you know right there. That ain't who you supposed to fuck with.
Yeah.
That's nature telling you.
Yeah. So
it went that wrong that fast.
I was upset, to be honest with you, because I felt like what your son said. Nobody's gonna tell me who I can bring or not bring or do or what do. I felt like he didn't stand up for himself. And he didn't stand up for me.
Yeah, he was in the garage.
So,
yeah.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Do you believe the story? I do.
That's a hell of a story.
So let me ask you this, Vern.
Hold on. Let me kind of walk this down a little bit. You go to your ex's house. You go to your ex's mama's house
on the side.
For a party.
Slide it over.
Yes.
So going there, now all of a sudden you get approached by the sister, the twins, because they mad because they trying to figure out if you with him.
Yes.
Yeah. But she doesn't clearly say that she's not. She just said we're good friends, which is not good.
Oh, yeah, true. And then you say, hey, we not together, we friends. Then the one get behind you.
But she's sitting on the arm of the couch.
She get the rain off at the mouth because she been drinking.
Yes, they both were drinking.
They've been drinking.
And the next thing, I know hindsight is 20/20, but the next thing you should have did is said, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm out.
Yeah.
And that would have just
but Vern, you can't do it. She came down there with him. So I think if you drove.
I met him there.
Oh, you drove?
I met him there. I was right down the street.
I'd have got in my car and left.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That's what I should have done. But I was trying to diffuse the situation when they were saying, you're getting defensive. So that's what was happening when he came in. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
So what you said about him not defending the situation, he should have said, hey, it ain't what you think. It don't matter. Y'all go ahead and mind y'all business.
Right.
He should have said that shit, nipped it in the bud right off the bat.
Right.
But like you said, why you concerned with what I'm doing with him and you got a baby?
Right.
Well, see, those are the wrong things to say to somebody that thinking you're with their man.
It don't matter. It ain't none of her business.
Because that's just like pouring gasoline on the fire.
But what she's saying is absolutely true.
It is. I'm saying that's. But you got to remember, this lady is angry. She's not looking at logic.
It doesn't matter if she's angry or not. She's angry because she got a story in her head that ain't got nothing to do with her.
She got ugly baby.
Shit that ain't got nothing to do with her. Man, your motherfucking business.
That's right.
Deal with your baby.
That's right.
Dude that you fucking with.
She should have been over there breastfeeding her baby. She should have been breastfeeding her child.
She had liquor in the titty.
Not worrying about me. Oh yeah, well you're right.
She had liquor in the titty.
But see, it probably was more to the story than what they're telling you.
I'm sure.
Because it probably was a little jealousy there, or a little, well, I'm drunk and I want this dude.
Yeah.
It probably was a lot of that going on too.
I'm
and
sure.
Then when you show up and the twin don't look as cute as she's supposed to, and then you show up and then she actually see you and go, so that's who you used to fuck with, and then now they want to go talk to you.
Yeah, so the thing
that's exactly what that was.
I was just shocked because, like I said, she had just had a baby to the point where she still had the baby sack, that stomach that's wrinkly, because she had a little cutoff shirt on. No, it was a baby sack. It was a baby sack hanging over her belt line. Seriously.
It's called a fupa.
Is that what you call it?
Fupa.
Is that what it's called? Baby sack?
It's a deflated baby sack.
There it is.
Okay, the baby sack, it went down. It's still there.
Deflated baby sack.
And here's something else, a part of the story that's kind of crazy to me.
What's
the mother and the sister didn't say nothing, so they don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Well,
no, they probably just didn't want to get involved with the crazy. But I see a comment.
Hold on, Vern, hold on.
The mother didn't come to you and say nothing.
I know. Hold on, Vern.
That's a key right there.
You're right.
If the mother don't say nothing, then that should nobody else say nothing.
You're
hold
right.
on, Vern. Go ahead and read it.
Okay, so I see a question by Joseph McVeigh. No, he and I are not involved sexually. You saying the story's not adding up. We hadn't seen each other in 2 years. That's how long it had been since I saw him.
Add up. You can't be friends with an ex.
Yeah.
I just if I and I'm on your side, but I think in those situations, Vern, when someone comes and they're asking, and they could be a little drunk,
right?
So they want to hear an answer that says what it's supposed to say,
right?
They don't want it to be blurry. So if I say no, we just cool, and instead of saying
say that, and they still may want
no, as opposed to no, I'm not with her. See, that's totally different than we cool and I'm not with her.
But the bottom line is it was neither of their business what
True
was going
that.
on between he and I. I didn't have to explain anything to them, and neither did he.
You're absolutely right.
I was calm and patient with them.
But you're not at home.
I know.
You at somebody's location.
Yeah. I'm on there. I'm in there. Yeah, I should, because you haven't even heard half.
Those stories be crazy.
You haven't heard.
Nigga who.
Go ahead.
You had a crazy ass dude who was in the military, who said he was in the military.
Yeah.
And then
I forgot all about
then
that.
I asked the question, did the MPs come get him? Then you go, oh well, he didn't sign up.
He didn't. No, he wasn't. He said he was.
He's military-like.
So yeah, I do have a lot of crazy dating stories.
You can't even be military-like, because this is fact. You can ask the attorney that's sitting next to you. Once you sign them papers, you are no longer a free. You have
You're government. You're government property. You are government property once you sign the paper.
I don't give a damn if you change your mind. I don't care what happens. When it's time to come get you, they're coming to get your ass, and you got to go.
And Vern, I was so close. I think I was 20, and I went down to the to go. I'm gonna go to the Army. Fuck it, I'm going. And I went there on a Friday, and the guy was, I think I told the story. He was about to leave. And he's like, "Oh man, can you come back Monday?" I was like, "All right, I'll come back Monday." And I went party like a rock star Friday and Saturday. I was like, "Nigga, I'm not going to the Army. I'm going to the club."
Well,
I never went back.
Maybe that.
I almost would have went.
Maybe that was just.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just.
Because I had a
way of
God telling me, "Hey, let's do something else." All right, Vern, thank you. I was literally, my life would be totally different. I probably wouldn't have the kids that I have. Because I went. I said, "All right, fuck it. 20. I don't know what I wanted to do. I didn't have any kids at the time, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do." And somebody said, "Well, my boy had joined, and he went overseas. When he came back, he had like all this music equipment in his room." And I'm like, "Where you get this?" He said, "Germany." And he said, "The bitches." And I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, dude, you got to join." So I was like, "Nah." Then I was like, "Fuck it," and I went. And if dude didn't have nothing to do, I would have signed that night, and I'd be not here. Totally.
Yeah, I only wanted to do the boot camp part of the military. I always was intrigued by that. I wanted to go do the boot camp.
Did you?
See if I could do it. No. But I always wanted to.
Okay.
I just knew
you look like you could have got to it.
just knew that wasn't for me, because I don't do well with people trying to own me. The ownership thing was a problem for me.
And now? You still feel that way?
Huh?
Do you feel that way now?
I don't think, like your son said, nobody owns anybody else. Nobody owns another person. And I feel like I need to have my own space and ability to be who I am without someone trying to fit me into a box or to make me into somebody that I'm not. So that would be a problem for me in a relationship.
That's all I want.
Oh, you trying to get me to sing?
I want you to sing.
Oh, I can sing.
I think you should be a singer.
I can sing.
I think that's your wheelhouse. I think.
Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, boy. I really want to know your name.
Girl, you can sing.
Oh, come and talk to me.
What y'all think,
I
Chad
really want to meet you, boy. I really want to know your name. You look so sexy. You really turn me on, blow my mind every time I see your face, boy.
That's when that beat comes in. You play instruments?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No,
You
I
write
bought it.
songs?
I used to write songs. I haven't written any in a long time. I tried to learn to play the keyboard. I bought a keyboard once and was going to teach myself. But I didn't get very far. I didn't get very far.
Fuck this.
Yeah, I'm just a vocalist. I don't do any of the other things, and I write songs sometimes.
So chat room, how I think we should push the envelope. What does that say? I can't read it.
Which one are you looking at?
What Joseph McVeigh say? Speedy what?
Speedy lying. He didn't join because those curling irons were calling his name.
Oh yeah. Because at that age, at 20, I was trying to figure out what, because I thought I was gonna play basketball till I went to junior college, and so there was a guy that went to not Verban Day, Sarah, and he was everything, but his grades was horrible, so he had to go to junior college. So when I get to this particular junior college in Harbor City Junior College. And the Coach White, he goes, yeah, man, we'd love to have you here. He said, but I got a guy coming in, and both you guys are going to be coming in at the same time. He's going to play both years, so you may not get a run. So I said, all right, fuck it. So I said, I do hair for a living because a friend of mine did hair, and he was making a lot of money and meeting a lot of bitches. So I said, well, I'll do hair, and then that fell through because it took too long to get my license. It was going to take me a year and a half. I figured I didn't have a year and a half to learn how to do hair. And then I was going to join, and I didn't want to join, so I had to figure it out. So I figured it out, and I just had kids. I said, fuck it. No. Yeah, but if you want baby girl to sing, I want a thumbs up if you think she should follow her singing career.
So Joseph McVeigh says, I think her crazy overpowers her talent. And then Corey Roberts said, I heard better singing in an interrogation room. And he put, like, you know that little emoji face that rolls its eyes, and then he put a sad face.
No, I think of all the singers we had, you really are top of the list.
I appreciate that.
Like,
I appreciate
I know
that.
people that can't sing that keep going down to studios and spending money on studio time. I'd love to tap them on the shoulder and go, bring your ass out of there and let her sing. Anyway, so how was your weekend?
Phony Braxton, good job. And then
tough skin around these motherfuckers.
I know. I don't know. Cynicus, CYNYCUS. Skinny Cuz said you definitely wouldn't make it in the corp, Speedy. Okay, then another.
I think I'd have made it.
Then another guy says she a basket case. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what they think about you.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. People have their opinions.
Fuck them. Who gives a fuck?
Suck my.
Yeah, there you go.
Suck my balls.
I was. Go ahead, Nick.
I think everybody's a little crazy. You know?
Yeah.
I think too. I don't think I'm crazy. No, Nick, I'm not. I have.
Pops. First of all, you can't determine that. You have to ask other people.
Well, go ahead. Tell me. What do you think? I'm talking about crazy, like I do. When I think crazy, like, oh shit, this motherfucker, he about to snap. I ain't that dude.
Nakia, I'm reading the chat because Speedy asked me to read some of the comments because he can't see them.
I can't see
That's
that
why.
part. What did she say? Why are you reading?
Yeah, why is she reading the chat?
Because it's a chat. Yeah, you read chat rooms. That's what you do with chat rooms.
See, I can't even read now. Like, people get mad just by my presence.
What
I'm just sitting here minding my business. I can't even read the chat without people getting mad.
The Hateful Eight likes to talk trash about us on the chat room because we don't read the chat.
And they're thinking that we don't see it.
It's
or
their
read
private
it.
little trash talking thing.
So they'll say shit about you and they go, she can't see this. But
Joseph McVeigh says, I think her voice would sound better in a halter top.
They called her Mary J. Light.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mary J. Light, Phony Braxton, and Celine Neon.
Phony Braxton is hilarious.
Oh, so Corey came back and said, "Nah, she can sing." All jokes aside, he was the one that said he heard better singing in an interrogation room.
Because they didn't think he was looking at the thing.
All right, thank you, Corey.
So we had a young lady on the show, and we've said this several times, who was in the other room, really pretty girl, really pretty. She could sing. She could sing, right, Nick? Remember the really pretty girl, and she looked at the chat room and shut down when we was over there.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was.
So I don't know her name, but so she was, and I know when someone shuts down, there's something going on, and somebody had the tablet open, and she was reading from the side, and they were saying she ain't that pretty, and whoop de whoop, and I was like, oh shit, and she was reading the chat room, and
I feel like when people say that, they're not wrong, right? That's just your opinion.
What the fuck?
That's just your opinion, and I don't have.
They could be wrong, Nick.
But no, but it doesn't if somebody says you're not good looking, right? That's a fact. From their perspective.
To them, yeah. To
their
them.
perspective, right?
Yeah.
They're not. You may not be good looking.
Yeah.
Now, if you're gonna put any value on that, you might want to check their rap sheet. See if they date. You know what I'm saying? Then you can see if it's even worth me valuing your opinion.
But then you don't know them like that to see that.
But when you realize, like, you know what? Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Now, I have the choice to accept your opinion or not. That's where the choice lies. So you can say anything you want about me. I'm just not going to take it.
Nakia M says she's a Gong Show reject, and I stand by that. Okay, Nakia.
What's the Gong Show?
That's it's an old school show. One thing about it in this world, though, you have to have a tough skin. You just do.
A whole bunch of tough
It doesn't matter if you're in the public eye or if you're just out there living your everyday life. You have to have a tough skin because people are going to say things that are offensive or mean or whatever. And
I don't think they mean no like.
No, it's their opinion. Like I said, you know how many times I've been called a bitch?
You gotta think about this.
Do you know how many times I have been called a bitch in my life, stuck up, like all kinds of names?
Somebody told me R. Kelly can't sing.
Yeah.
Now I said, I know R. Kelly ain't the best human. All right, now, but let's not get carried away.
Yeah, let's not
if
go
you
there.
think R. Kelly can't sing, now.
Well, I've heard women say Beyonce is ugly.
Right.
And I look at them and I'm like.
But this the thing though.
Yeah.
I don't think Beyonce's necessarily I get why people there's nothing wrong with Beyonce, right? Like you can't look at her and say, oh, her forehead or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't personally think Beyonce is attractive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't look at Beyonce and say, oh, I want somebody like that. Like that's just not my vibe.
Yeah, and it's one thing to be attractive, but to call her ugly. Well, and to some people, she might be.
She might be.
But when I look at the people who say that, you have no room to talk about anybody being ugly.
But you got to imagine, though. See, to them, right, something else might be pretty to them.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
Somebody you may think is ugly.
Yeah, they might think they're pretty.
To them,
yeah.
So they scale is just different.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But sometimes I do think people are just hating, though. Like they're just straight out, like they're jealous, they're envious of other people because other people they think look better than them or have more going on or whatever the case may be. But it's always going to be somebody smarter, prettier, more talented. They can play better basketball. Whatever your skill set is, it's always
because you don't
be,
believe it don't mean
it's always going to be somebody better
look,
in somebody else's mind. So you got to
be
be comfortable with yourself.
In your mind, you can believe whatever you want to believe. In my mind,
right.
I don't concede that. I don't believe. I don't believe somebody could outshoot me. I just don't believe.
You don't think nobody could outhoop you?
I just don't believe.
Okay.
Nick.
I just don't believe.
Brooklyn. I told Brooklyn. I said Brooke said he can get you.
Listen, and
B said he can get
you. And I tell Brooklyn all the time. He should believe this. Like you should believe that because I don't believe it. So somebody got to believe in you because I don't believe it.
I don't believe you can do it.
Yeah. So that's how I feel. You know.
Speaking of, shout out to my son Brooke. His second game playing in college basketball. He had 11 points.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to put the link in the chat room so you guys can watch the game.
What college does he play for?
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica?
Yeah,
okay.
So I'm going to put the link in the chat room so you guys can check out the full game.
For those who are going or if you say so, which you probably will, which is hilarious to me, he wasn't supposed to play at all. He was supposed to redshirt. And, again, I think the coach was just seeing if he really wanted to play ball. And told him that to see if he would tap out. And he stayed with it. He worked hard. He would give them other kids the business in practice. And the coaches saw it. And they went back to him and said, hey, we changed our mind. We want you to go ahead and play this year. And then they hit him with, but you may not play as much as you think you're going to play. And he started the second game Saturday. He came off the bench the first game and played most of the game. So they're very impressed with him. And I'm really happy for my son because – he put the work in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Speaking of the singing, what's the name of that singing show? I forgot the name of it. where they used to show the people who couldn't sing, and they used to show the bloopers and
American
all that
Idol.
shit.
American
Yeah.
Idol.
And they stopped doing that because people were getting it's like they were making fun of them,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them could not sing. So it's like, okay, a lot of times your reality is not based on your reality is not based in real time, because a lot of people who think they can sing can't sing for shit. And then they're telling them, no, this ain't for you. You need to find something else to do. Well, you don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go on and be a
Oh, yeah, those
big-time
people.
singer.
I love those people. I love
I'm
those
like,
people.
no.
Vern, I love those people. The ones that go, they be on the show and they go, I'm going to make it. No, bitch. No, you ain't going to make it. It's
No,
pretty
not
much
with that voice, you're not.
You ain't going to make it on this motherfucker.
But see, the only reason why I didn't like American Idol half the time is because the people they chose
Did we ask
is
you?
like, what was her name? I don't care. What was her name? Francesca, the big girl?
Who? Francesca.
The
I forgot her
the
name.
one
It
that
was
had the low cut fade.
Yeah, and she was the big girl, and she
Yeah.
could sing her ass
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
And the only reason why they didn't put her through is they was like, oh, because she had a lingerie ad. No, the only reason why you didn't put her through is because she was a beautiful big girl, and that's not what you wanted to. That's not what you wanted your show to be.
What's wrong with that?
I like beautiful big girls.
Yeah, bro. Everybody don't like big people. Nigga.
If you really look at it, most of the people that won were eye appealing to white people.
So?
Except for Fantasia,
Hey,
because Fantasia ain't all that cute.
Turn your radio. Oh, stop that. She's fine. Let me throw this at you, Vern.
I love Fantasia.
The reason why most of the people that you see in the beginning don't win because black people don't vote to help them win.
That's true
If
too.
you ever look at,
they do something funny with the votes.
no, well, I don't know about all that. I just know that I watch American Idol, all the shows, all the way up until when they turn it over to the fans to watch, I turn it off because they're going to vote like country western singers are going to get through all the time.
Yeah, because
the white folks vote
people
for that.
I'm not, because black folks ain't spending no $1.99 on no goddamn
So
phone.
we're not going to do it. We're just not going to do
I
that.
ain't raising up my goddamn phone bill.
Yeah.
My phone
So-
bill already sky high
so-
as it
so-
is. I'm
so
not gonna pay for this bullshit.
So I only watch it until, let's say, the third round. Once they do the knockouts, but once they turn it over to the fans and the fans start voting, I stop watching it because it gets me frustrated that they would pick people that can't even sing or they didn't watch them in the first rounds.
Yeah,
never watched them shows.
but
You ever vote, Vern?
know,
Yeah, you ever vote, Vern?
When it was free?
hell no.
No, when it was free.
I pay no, I don't. I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. That's something I will not vote for because it's not something that's for me. Now, I will vote for my primary election. I will vote for my neighborhood election. I'm not voting for nobody that's a thing that's going to end up and probably lose anyway.
All right, so if Baby Girl was on the show, would you vote for her?
What I just tell you, Speedy?
She right here, nigga. How you gonna not vote for her? At least stroke her ego and said you would have voted for her.
See,
Just try it again. Burn it. We're gonna try it again.
It's one thing
Burn
that
it.
you don't understand about me. When I say something,
I don't like
meant
you.
what I
That's what I mean.
said.
But
I said I'm not finna put time into some shit that has nothing to do with me.
He ain't voting for nobody.
I understand that the sister can sing. I understand that everybody that black people, we want to elevate each other and we want to do the right thing. But people got shit to do. I don't even watch. I really don't even watch
that
those
nigga
shows.
said people got shit to do. That's fucked up, Vern.
I feel you, Vernon.
This nigga said people got
But
shit
I mean,
to do.
when I'm gonna sit here and be fake and lie?
He's not gonna sit here and lie to you, Speedy.
But she right here. You gonna
It
tell
don't
her?
matter. He telling the truth. He not paying $1.99.
So
He's
he's
not
not
gonna
gonna
pay
vote.
$1.99 to vote
She
for nobody.
understood what I'm saying. And then a lot of times you have to vote more than once. You can vote up to 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, but that's
the kick. That's the kick that gets you too. Or you can vote 4 or 5 times.
Somebody
But then you
just
call it
told
back
him to
back
hang
back
up.
to back to back.
I'll hang him up. don't
Somebody
worry.
just said hang up.
Said back to back to
That's
back.
$8 right there.
Yeah.
How much is it?
$8.
Yeah, American Idol was running a hustle.
Yeah. Besides,
And then,
shit,
and here's the worst
then.
part: once you in the top 5, you're
Why you
locked
whistle?
into a 2-year tour.
What? Yeah, you got to do the 2-year tour, and then after your tour, then you can do your album. But by that time, people forgot who you were.
And don't they own your album?
And
They own you.
still
Then
making
own
money
your
off
next
of
5
you.
albums, Nick.
Yeah, those contracts are horrible.
They own the next 5 albums you do. Like for those who don't know, thank you, Vern.
right.
Belle Biv DeVoe still got, I think, another album they owe.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
Really? Who they owe it to Puffy or who? Because I think I know they had signed with Bad Boy at one point.
Oh, they owe Bad Boy.
Whatever. What's his name now? Daddy Love, Diddy. I still call him Puffy.
I don't call him none of that shit.
I call him Puff and Puffy.
That's a weird name for a man, right there.
What, Puff? Yeah.
Yeah, because they said when he get upset, he puff.
Okay.
You know, he get all that shit.
Really?
Yeah, that's how he got the name Puffy.
I never knew what the reason was.
That was the reason he got the name Puffy.
I hope that's not true.
It is true.
That's a horrible.
Why would you not believe your dad?
Do you have a nickname?
Puffy.
Yes, I do.
What's your child?
Anger management.
No. My childhood nickname was Pumpkin. Well, not Pumpkin, Punkin. The country one. Punkin.
Pumpkin.
Yeah,
Tell Punkin get in there and watch he did.
Yeah, my grandmother on my dad's side called me Punkin, and everybody else started to follow. And then on my mom's side, I really don't even want to say what my grandfather called me, but twat.
Yeah,
does that mean something different?
Yeah, I don't know.
We don't want to put that one out there.
He just used to say, "My little twat." That's my little twat.
Is he Spanish or something?
No, he was just old. He was a lot older than my grandma.
Oh yeah, that probably meant something.
But he passed when I was 8. But up until he passed, I was twat. Yeah, but other than that, most people just call me. Most people just call me Keela.
And the B.
Short for Nikila, so it's Keela. My friends and my family that know me.
So, which do you prefer, Nikila or Akila? Just Akila. Like if somebody just
Keela,
but it's Nikila.
It's Nikila, yeah.
So your mama put the N on there when nobody else put an N.
Yeah, well, you know how whenever you're growing up, people give you a nickname. So like if your name was Joseph, they would call you Joe.
Or Joey.
Or if it was William, they would call you Bill. That kind of thing. So Keela is short for Nikila. And it doesn't matter to me, but it does feel kind of odd when people I don't really know that well call me Keela. Because they hear a family member or a close friend calling me that.
Mm-hmm.
I think your granddad was calling you stupid.
Is that what twat meant back then? Really?
Yeah. It's a stupid or obnoxious person.
Aww.
And that's the first definition, so I'm assuming that's the oldest one.
No, I think
he was calling you stupid.
No, you know how.
Because the second definition
Nick, you didn't hear her voice. She said,
yeah. Look, I'm finna tell you what. Look, I'm finna tell you right now. So look. So from the
fucking hilarious.
From the 1800s all the way up until like the 1960s. So I'm assuming your granddad was born before the 1900s.
Yeah, he was born in the early 1900s.
So his reference to twat would be a stupid or obnoxious person versus.
So when you run in, when you got pow, you doing that shit.
But do you think that that's the Caucasian's definition of twat and not necessarily the Ebonic or black people's version of what twat meant?
Well, no, because look, this says that the word twat was used up until like the 1900s. To mean a stupid obnoxious person. Then after that, it became a woman's genitals. Then they started objectifying women. So
yeah, well,
his reference was probably to you just being a little annoying kid.
I think,
little twat.
I think what it was is how you do all that baby talk to babies, and you be like bookie wookie dookie dookie boo doo 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 twat twat. Yeah, I think he was just probably one day going.
Yeah, little twat twat.
He was probably like twat twat.
Oh yeah.
And then he just stuck with.
Yeah, he might be Jamaican.
And then he just stuck with twat.
Yeah, it's a British word, man. It means a stupid or annoying person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know that it was an endearing term that he used for me. Well, just like how y'all say nigga is endearing. It's different from nigger.
Well, nigga means gang. So that's different. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of different. But
okay, so how did you get the nickname Speedy?
I was a hyper kid. And, back when I was little, they didn't have medicine for you. So, they didn't give you no medicine. They just gave you nicknames. So I was Speedy. But I had to have my mother listen to other people. I'd have been on Ritalin.
Yeah.
So I'd have been named Ritalin. But yeah, I was a little hyper kid that never stopped moving around and wouldn't sit down. Like we used to have to take naps, and I never took a nap. I would be in my room.
Yeah, be running, playing. Yeah.
Everybody else sleep. I'm in the room with army men and had them motherfuckers all around the whole room.
You still don't take naps?
No, I can't do it.
Okay.
Too grown, Nick. I'm a grown ass man.
You should.
No, I'm good. What am I napping for?
I'm just saying.
Well, I take my naps. I take my naps as needed. If I'm tired, I would lay down and take a nap.
I just can't. I can't do it past a certain time because it'll throw me.
Come on now. Let's go back a second. How you gonna take a nap? You're a grown ass man. Like you got.
Sometimes you gotta shut it down, man.
I don't believe in that.
Sometimes you gotta shut it down.
Last call. I mean, not last call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Speedy, every time you talk about being Speedy and that stuff, that always reminds me of that South Park episode.
Hilarious.
Where the kids had ADD and they gave them Ritalin.
Yes.
And the funniest shit ever is when the guy was showing them what the Ritalin would do. And the little boy was in there screaming and hollering, and he slapped the shit out of him and said, "Shut up and do your homework." You have to. It's the funniest clip. Either I'm gonna send it to you or you gotta see. It's funny.
I'll check it out. Yeah, like I said, I asked my mother how'd I get the name Speedy. She said because you would run and they couldn't. No one could control you. Just run all around the house. And I don't. Well, they didn't.
But you must have had a black cure. Because the black cure was foul. Shut up and sit down.
Yeah.
That was the black cure. Yeah, they smacked they popped your ass one good time. You sat down then.
That is true.
But they probably didn't do that back then.
Yeah, he got babied. That is true, Bernie. It's a lot of rules for a kid in a black house. You know?
They knock your ass pure on out. You do that shit nowadays.
Well, yeah, you go to jail though.
Bernie, you got beat in public? You got beat in public, Bernie?
Yep. I believe that.
Did I get beat? What you say? Did I get beat?
You got a whooping.
Hell yeah, I got whoopings.
In public?
No, I ain't never get whooping in public because I wasn't never that stupid. I got a whooping one time in Woolworth.
At Woodworth? I don't even know what that is.
So yeah. So they were back in the day. It was JJ Newberry's? It was one of the, and then Woolworth, which is where the place, if I'm not mistaken, where the two black kids and the white dude went in. And it was whites only, and it was college students, and they came in and they hung the black kids and shot the white kids.
I don't know, but
would you have a black
all
only,
I know is when I went to Woolworths, I decided I wanted to fall out in the middle of the floor. Ask me if I ever did that shit again.
Vernon, you sound like you got a lot of whoopings.
Yeah, it sound like you're getting a whooping now. We call you right. Look, we'll take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break. Come right back. We're going to come back with sneakerheads. You going to hang in there?
Yeah.
You like sneakers?
Yes.
You look like you wear.
Remember I showed, I had my sneakers on the last time I came.
That's right.
I like sneakers.
I don't know why you single. You smoke cigars. You like sneakers. You can chunk it a little bit. Cause I think any dude dating somebody, you got to know your girl can get down. Because you don't want the fight to break out. And she be like, why they keep beating you up?
I don't want my girl standing near me if a fight break out.
No, I mean, she would help you. She ain't just.
I don't want her to help me.
Okay.
I gotta worry about that.
No.
I'm cool.
She at least got to get a kick in so get this nigga off me.
Just go get in the car.
Just in case.
I win or lose. Just go get in the car. At least I can
I'll be there in a minute.
I can fight with a clear conscience.
Look, I'll be there in a minute. Hey, don't move. We'll be right back. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Pops.
I be Nikila.
Who? Why you with your robot?
He's a
voice?
robot.
That was sweet.
Hey, don't move, y'all.
Yep.
My mic don't sound the same. Something happened. Touch this. There you go.
1 2 1 2.
Yes.
I want to show you something.
We started with the Barclays.
Yeah.
Not the Great George.
No.
What era is this? What's that? An 80 drum?
I don't know.
What's
Oh,
that?
808.
What's that?
808.
Sounds like 80s.
That's the 80s.
808 drum machine. That's what it sounds like. But I can do beats, Nick. Can you get what up? What up, son?
You said you could do beats?
Yeah, I believe I can do beats.
Go ahead. What you got? You gonna do a beat?
No. I'm talking about if I was in the studio, I could do beats. But she got it. I'm gonna play off of hers.
Oh, you want me to freestyle again?
Yes.
Oh.
Let me know if y'all are by this second song. We in the studio.
I'm tired.
I sure is tired, y'all.
I'm tired of these Negroes not knowing how to act. Never got my back. I'm tired.
My bad.
I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Had enough of this shit, y'all.
Keep going. That enough of this shit.
Sometimes I wanna put my hands on them.
You gonna eat that cake now?
Sometimes I wish I never met him.
Can't stand your mama.
Just don't understand how a man can be so goddamn dumb.
This nigga can't even read.
Rode a short school bus.
Dumb boy.
Real dumb.
That's why you gonna be lonely tonight, nigga.
I'm just tired, y'all.
Fellas, if you hear this song, pack your bags.
Tired.
Sing it, girl.
Can't take no more of your shit. Somebody about to get hit.
Oh, wow.
I'm tired.
The violence.
Yes, he's pushed me to that point.
Keep going.
I've taken all I can take. Somebody come and get this man. I'm telling you, I'm warning you, I'm about to use my hands, or a pot of grits, or a billy stick. Something, 'cause I'm just fed up with it. I'm tired.
My boy D, he played actually high school basketball in these shoes. I
The
don't
whole
know.
year?
Yeah,
Or
I
pretty
don't know
much?
how. High school floors are horrible.
Yes,
So
it
I don't
is.
know how he did that. But I call shoes like this. I call this a California boot. You know, like in Cali, we don't really wear it. It's not really boot weather out here. So this is about as close to a boot you can get in California. And be
What do you think,
cool,
Keith?
so.
I like those. I think those are cute.
Yeah, what size shoe you wear? You have a little foot?
I think I have a big foot for a woman, or at
size
least
you wear?
average size. I wear 8.5 in women.
No,
you
you
good.
good.
My daughter wear 10, so she
Oh,
got
wow.
you in the women's, and she only 13.
Dang.
So this is dope. I like these. They're bringing these back. I play them, but it was just hard to put the shoe on, so I would just wear it when I go out to the club, whatever. But they look dope as fuck. Next one up is
Wait, now you will get robbed for this shoe a lot growing up in
Why?
LA.
The Barkley one?
Yeah, Barclays and Air Maxes. It was I don't know why, but these Barclays was like 180 even
Yeah.
in the 90s. Like
Yeah.
they were expensive shoes,
Yeah, they
so
were
I think
expensive.
that probably has something to do with it. But I know for sure a lot of people got
If
robbed
I'm not mistaken, this is when he was at Phoenix.
when he first got to Phoenix. Like his first year in
Yeah,
Phoenix.
first year in Phoenix. Next one up is the Ken Griffey. All Ken Griffey shoes are comfortable, just so you know. Now, I don't know about this red. I'd probably get them just because I like Ken Griffey shoes, and they're very comfortable to wear. This red with the gray. What you think, Nick? But you don't like straps across the top.
Yeah, but this is a trainer, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But it's, if you play on the artificial turf, softball,
there's
baseball.
never a need for a strap on the shoe. I feel like
to keep your shoestrings from.
You either got to go strap or laces. You can't do both. There's no need for both ever.
Well, they did it. Then.
Yeah, either strap or laces.
Against your better judgment, they did it.
And I don't think these kids know who Ken Griffey is.
Yeah, that's sad too.
Like I can't imagine why
so
a kid
good.
would know. Like he doesn't have commercials or anything. So
he had when these came out, he had a Nike commercial.
I'm talking now, like these kids.
Yeah, you're right.
Like anybody 17, 18 buying their own shoes right now. Why would they had no reference point to Ken Griffey?
Yeah, you would have to go. Who is Ken Griffey? When he played, his swing was that dude was good. He just couldn't stay healthy. And in baseball, when you're not healthy and you play 160 something games, it's always a problem. All right, so next one up. I like these though. But
these one of my favorite shoes of all time.
Yeah, but if you got ankle problems, you cannot wear these. These are Nike Air Flight Huaraches.
So this is the shoe. Come on in. You got to see right there, Tracy. I'll get you in there 1 second. This is the first shoe that Kobe actually wore from Nike.
Yes, I remember
right?
that. Yeah.
And a lot of people, this shoe was out for a long time, and nobody wore these. Kobe wore them.
Well, no. They remember the Fab Five wore them.
Like I said, these shoes are for a long time, and nobody rocked these. After
because
the Fab Five
because they had no ankle support.
Kobe wore these in the game. I went and bought me a pair and hooped in them all summer. Great ankle
comfortable
support.
as hell.
They got ankle support.
Not really. You have to now. It's a good shoe if you're a person who has to wear ankle brace.
If you gotta wear ankle brace, you should be playing basketball. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, Steph Curry wears ankle brace.
Well, that's kind of soft.
I like them.
I like those.
Yeah, they mad comfortable. You just talking about shoes that you got to walk around.
Mad. Tracy, sit right there. I just got to adjust the camera, but you can sit right there.
Can't wear them on the food court, Speedy.
Always wearing the ankle brace. I need that shit.
Yeah, you can wear them on the food court. Everybody got jokes.
That's from I Lacey. You can't wear them on the food court.
Next one up, punk. If you got kids and you like Monopoly, I like Monopoly. Apparently, someone's done a deal with them to release a pair of shoes.
Oh my goodness.
About these green Nikes?
No. I put the Monopolies. Oh, the green. So maybe I didn't put them in there. Don't worry about it. I didn't put them in there. So I love these.
Oh, I like those.
So I have a pair, and they're like a golden color. And as weird as that bottom look, Nick, this is probably the most comfortable shoe I have in my closet. Now they $250. When I got them at Nike Outlet, they were $119. They $250 right here. I couldn't pay $250 for them, but they worth it if you just like walking around a really comfortable
They
shoe.
look comfortable. What other colors do they come in besides that?
Black, this color, and a mine's is I forgot what color. It was like a gold or like a yellowish color.
Okay, yeah, I like that color.
No, that was this shoe.
No,
here.
that was
I didn't get a chance to send it to him. I'll send it to him now so he'll at least have it. Say it again.
That look nothing like a Monopoly. I'm looking for that gold shoe.
You're right. It doesn't. But that's because I'll send it to you now, Nick. So anyway, this is a really, really nice shoe. Like I said, it's super comfortable. If you get a chance to go get it, that Nike is now it's got a lot of rubber, got a lot of air.
We know you like air. Full of it.
Tracy's in the building.
What up, y'all? Hey.
All right, you want to go to the next one? Next one. Now these some split toe shoes from Reebok.
Mm-mm.
Now it's a tennis shoe, and they split the big toe.
I'm not into it.
Do you want to split your big toe?
I wouldn't.
That's like that.
Wait till you hear the price on this shoe.
Well, I'm assuming it's a Japanese-inspired shoe. I'm assuming
it's $350 for this shoe, Nick, from Reebok.
That shoe is ugly.
Well, we'll throw this into what are those?
I'm not mad at it.
I mean, I'm trying to understand who got a big old gap between their big toe and
Well,
their second
apparently
toe.
you're supposed to, and if you don't, you need to go get that.
I mean,
fixed.
I do,
like
but I
most
don't want it
people
that big.
have that big toe that curve, but it's not supposed to curve.
Oh.
There has to be something wrong with your foot
That's
structure.
because they wearing all the wrong shoes.
Could be that too, and this would probably straighten that out. But I wouldn't want to wear a pair of split toe shoes as I'm running. That's gonna be weird.
I don't think these are running shoes.
I would have to think.
I think these are some casual walk-arounds.
It looks like a toe stubber to me.
Created by okay, whatever. No, don't say running shoe.
Yeah, I think it's just a casual kind of walking shoe.
So casually walk your ass outside the road. Next up is that Nike. Air Jordan 11. The white cement. Fire. The lows. Not gonna be able to find these in the store. Retail at $190. Probably online it'd be about $350.
I don't like the patent leather lows, honestly.
I don't like the lows. I like the high tops.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I like these lows. I like them all. It don't matter.
No, them
I remember
laces.
standing in line with Nick and Donald buying. We at the Glendale Galleria. Nick was in junior high, I think.
Yep.
When these came out.
It was tough.
Yeah, and their dad got up that Saturday morning because that's when they said they're gonna be selling them. We went down there. We were third people in line. But
time
the
did you get
store we got there at 7 or 6:30 in the morning.
And they open at what, 10?
They open. The mall open at 10 on Saturday.
Y'all just sitting there with lawn chairs, huh? Did
Yep.
you barbecue?
No. And this when you go in the mall. This wasn't like at a store. We went inside the mall. And the only reason I went to Glendale because I knew the malls here in the valley, because we lived in the valley time, would probably be full and they wouldn't get the shoe. And I wanted to make sure they got them. That's why I did for
Nick, tell the truth. He didn't do nothing. He had you stand in line while he got breakfast. Then came back at 10 o'clock.
Y'all stay here. I'll be right back.
We had the sun wasn't even up either.
Yeah, sure wasn't. I said, how bad y'all want to? We want them, Dad. So we went. I said, we're going to go to Glendale because the white boys ain't up on those.
And I ain't never done it since, honestly.
Well, how many kids did you have to buy those shoes for at the time?
Well, we all were 12. So.
Yeah. So just,
Me, my older
Oh,
brother,
so
and
you-
my pops, we all were the same size.
didn't matter.
Okay.
So one
Yeah.
pair you share.
One pair you share.
Because my parents would have been like, nope, it's over $100. You're not getting that shoe.
Oh, my daddy was saying.
So I had to buy my own
I figured.
Jordans and stuff once I started working.
I figured as I had kids, I didn't want them to because I really wanted to have nice shoes.
Yeah.
And my daddy said, "Nigga, how much the shoe? Anything over $20?"
Yeah.
He thought it was too much for a
Yeah.
kid. Because he didn't wear shoes that were over $20. So I'm gonna get mad at that.
Right.
I'll believe him though. Like if you going over $20 for some shoes, some kids, you're doing too much.
But I understood the logic was he didn't spend that kind of money on himself. So why would he do it on his kid?
But it's like buying a kid a Ferrari. Like it sounds nice.
Yeah.
It make you feel good, but he's not gonna
Appreciate
the
that,
Ferrari.
yeah.
So
No, he gonna
you
tear
just
that thing up.
yeah, you just waste.
I'm just
Caller,
Oh, go ahead.
who you be, caller?
Nick, you need to hug your daddy because ain't nowhere in the fuck anybody in my family would have got up that early in the morning and
we
sat
got
no
up.
line waiting on nobody's shoes.
We got up, bro, and we waited. Now they have a little thing where you pull a number and you get it. Fuck that. We stood in line and we was the third. This is at 6 o'clock in the morning. We still was number 3.
No. But what was it? It was that. How much was that Gordon Gartrell from the Cosby's? That was $100 and what dollars?
I wonder
No,
what
I'm
that
just
shirt.
serious. How much was that sweater? And Denise decided that she wanted to take the money and make it, and it was all fucked up.
Oh yeah, man, that shit. Was,
Funniest Cosby.
yeah. No. Not the funniest one. The funniest is when the family did the Ray Charles bit.
Baby.
Yeah, that was probably their top watched episode. Was the Ray Charles one. When the daughter did the Ray Charles verse.
Oh my God, she made that shirt. She said, "What the fuck?"
Gordon, was it Gordon? How you say it? Gordon what?
It was Gordon Gartrell.
Gartrell, that's what it was. All right, thank you very much.
Because he's like, I never. How much was that sweater?
I don't remember that part. Nobody remembers that part.
The reason why I asked is because when you said
what is the
your
reason
father
why you
didn't
asked?
wear shoes,
AF.
your father said he didn't wear shoes over a certain price.
No, he didn't say it. No, Vern, he never had to say it. He never bought a pair of shoes that was overpriced. He just never did. So as I got older, I understood that why would he buy his kids? Well, at the time, Chuck's was $13, and my dad felt like that was too much money to buy shoes for a kid. So especially when you get them for $6.
$13.
Yeah, what?
Okay,
Damn. First of all, Tracy,
Were you born in 1825? $13.
No, I have a question. Were kids getting their Chucks took back then?
yes.
So that's another probably reason
He never
why
said
he
that,
was like,
but he's never said that.
he probably didn't say it, but that's probably was another reasoning why.
My dad didn't have
wasn't buying those.
no. My dad didn't have his ear to the streets like
So
that.
kids were getting their chucks taken?
Oh yeah, they would walk up.
I
Somebody
didn't
would
know
walk
that.
up to you and go, "Them nice. What size shoe you wear, bro?" And they, you
they
kid,
check
you
you
don't know.
for your shoes.
You'll say 9. Let me try them on. And right when they say let me try them on, it ain't no turning back from
Yeah.
then. Now you then took them off. They put them on.
So
Let me see the other one.
tell
Dog.
me, I would have told him, just so you know, I got foot fungus, as he's running away.
They probably would
would've
have
took your
punched
shoes.
your ass in the face and took your shoes anyway.
Yeah, they would have.
Then they would took your lunch money.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
thank you,
sucker.
bro. We almost done. All right, next one up. The LeBrons. This is what your boy had on last
I like
night.
those.
I love
Nick
those.
was hating on these LeBrons.
Who had those on last
Is
night?
that animal
Anthony
print?
Davis had these on.
Okay.
He wear.
Now, see, what did I say?
That's
I
animal
said,
print.
when you first showed these shoes, you showed some pink Easter ones. It was
You right.
horrible.
Those were the first ones that
And
came
I
out.
told you, I said these shoes look a lot better in a smaller shoe. You could tell this shoe ain't even as big as this guy's hand right here. So this is probably like an 8.5, 7.
So that's the only reason the shoe look cool for you.
It look cool when it's a 7 or 8. When you see this shoe in a 12, it look crazy.
Well, this is a LeBron 20 South
Had this much yellow on your foot, Pops.
Beast, not Beach. These actually dropped on the 3rd, and the price on them is $210. Shit.
I like them. You
God
see the
damn,
animal
LeBron.
print?
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah.
$210?
Well, he can demand $210 because people will pay it for that
It's a
name.
low top.
I know, but they'll pay
There's
it
no reason to buy any shoe.
because it's LeBron's shoe.
Wait, go back to that man's nails.
I will now.
Whose nails is that?
We're not doing
I'm
that.
not finna zoom in on
Could
it.
they
We're
at
not
least done a manicure?
No,
on
that might be
man?
LeBron. I think that is
Good
LeBron holding that
God.
because he got the tattoo on his arm.
Is that a close-up of his Wait, LeBron, that looks like somebody's long, big toe holding
Now go to the
that.
next one, Nick. I threw these in for you.
hard
These
to
are
say.
real high tops. So when
No,
we,
these are Jordans.
but when we used to say a high top shoe, this is a high top
Wait, are you
shoe.
talking about the right
Those are
shoe?
cute.
'Cause I'm looking at the red Jordan right now.
Oh,
No.
I'm at a
Nick.
Jordan 5 right now.
God damn. Here we go, Nick.
Yeah, I don't know what
hold,
you said.
hold on, Nick.
He's
2 seconds.
the right.
These Jordan 5s is hard.
All right, I will go to those, and
I
I'll
don't
just
know.
send
What
you
is
these.
these?
So we'll come back to this one.
These are some female
Hold,
joints.
hold
too.
on. So there's the Jordan 5, that Jordan 5 right here. There we go.
Oh yeah,
So-
I like those.
I couldn't wear red shoes.
Why?
I
Not to
feel
say I just can't do it.
That's a good looking shoe.
Those are Superman shoes.
Nah, I ain't got no blue on there.
That is
That's
blue.
black.
It's black.
It's just black and red.
Color, yeah. And that's a little fire right there. These are dope. These are dope.
Spider-Man
They're mad
shoes.
comfortable to wear.
Yeah, it's a fly shoe.
You have those, Speedy?
I have the
Okay.
another color version.
But not
of that.
you're not the red.
Not red. I have another color version. Great shoe to wear around if you're walking around, whatever. This is the Jordan 5.
I'm just amazed that Jordan is still selling tennis shoes
Oh, yeah.
in such a high capacity after all these years. He's
Ain't
not
that
even
crazy?
playing. It's
And
just
they threw these back.
it
These are
blows.
dope.
I know it blows my mind. Like this
But
man
he
is still
started
selling
the shoe
shoes.
game, right?
Yeah,
Didn't he?
he's the standard for
Yeah.
dope shoes.
And then next one up is the
Uh,
Air Jordan 2
No, I don't
lows.
like those. Those are horrible.
Cherrywood.
Those look like Morehouse shoes.
Yeah.
But if you went to Morehouse, you would kill with
Yeah,
these.
you would wear
if you
them
can get them.
shoes.
These retail at $160. You're not going to find them.
No,
Just so we got
sir.
that
Those
clear.
are butt ugly.
I don't think they're ugly. I think they're kind of cute.
I don't like those.
Cute.
Hey, Morehouse men, wear those shoes. Hey, hey, hey.
That's hilarious. Yeah, these are cool. I'm not mad at these.
We go
So
to the high top. We seen the mellows.
no, this is another color. So this color I think is a really good color for him. They had
I like
started. He
those.
started off with that kind of oranges, burnt orange, and then they did black. So I told B I get him a pair of these because this is Santa Monica's colors. The color scheme. in
No.
these.
Those
those
are like those are like them Red Wing tennis shoes they used to sell at Payless. Remember Red Wing? Seriously.
Yeah, that's what you want to
So
hear.
I'm glad you brought that up. So Payless, who was trying to, I don't know why they were trying to. They were just trying to sell shoes. So Kenny's shoes was pretty much the low end of sneakers, and then Payless came out, and they had some not red wings,
Red.
something wings, and kids had them. When I tell you, if you wore them motherfuckers to school, Nick, oh my God, they clowned the shit out
So
of you.
did you see? I love this thing about Payless. So Payless did an experiment where they took the name of their store and they made it French. It said Payless, but they just gave it a French accent to it. And
Oh,
then they
no.
took all the Payless shoes and they marked them up $200.
What?
So they had shoes in there, Payless shoes. They,
Oh,
they
wow.
did not go get no designer or nothing. They took the Payless shoes. They took the Payless sign off of there.
And put what
and they
French
put
in?
$500 on there.
Dang.
$800.
Well, weren't they
$300.
selling
people
those
bought
shacks
'em.
at
Then they
Payless
opened
too?
the store up,
Mm-hmm.
and keep in mind, this is a Payless store. They just changed the name, put a little French accent on it.
Mm-hmm.
They opened the store up, and people went in there and were paying $500, $600, $700 for Payless.
So it was
shoes.
still it was spelled like Payless, but just pronounced different because
It
of the
had a little
accent.
hyphen on it.
So Payless.
And they basically told them like, hey, this is a French designer, new French designer,
Mhm.
and the people.
So
went
they
there,
wanted to see if
and they were spending $800 on
absolutely.
Payless shoes. So that tells you that it's never about the product.
Mm-mm.
It's all about how you feel.
How
about
much you
the product.
paid it.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, it's just however it makes you feel. It's not about whether it's worth it or whether it's enough. None of that applies anymore. It's just, if it makes you feel good, if that feeling
You're
is
gonna
worth
spend
your
whatever you got to
$500,
do to. Yeah.
it's worth $500. Quality don't count no more.
Yeah.
Did you get the other ones I sent you?
I got the high tops.
So this high
I kind
top.
of felt like those little blue shoes. Like
high
you could
tops?
fly to Antarctica with those.
Hello. So this
those.
Nike Air Force One high
Those are
sculpture
cute. I like them.
is a true high top shoe.
Yeah.
They don't really. It's really hard to find a shoe that this kind of high top from back in the day. I love the gum bottom. I'd rock those.
It's a good looking shoe.
I'd rock them.
I don't care for those because of that cream color and the white. That contrast. I would like for that to be baby blue.
The swoosh.
Yeah, the swoosh and the sole.
The sole.
No, I think it's fine.
These are $135. You can't. I'd wait a couple weeks and it would come down to about $100. But I'm not mad at them. And that's a real high top. I mean, truly high. Like your ankle is truly protected.
I mean, I would have been happy to have them as a kid because I was wearing kangaroos. I was. It was a shoe called Kangaroos.
I remember those.
Anybody who's listening, if you're from Houston, Texas, you know about Wieners. That's where our parents would take us.
Wieners?
It was called Wieners.
Why?
It was a department store called Wieners. WEINER apostrophe S.
And what was the shoes called?
It was called Kangaroos. My mama bought us some kangaroos. And they had little pockets on the side of the shoe, a little snap
Well, it's a
pocket.
kangaroo. You gotta have a
It had a
pocket.
little snap pocket.
Nikila said, "Mama, I'm gonna be successful.
That
so
was
I don't
it.
go to
So,
Wieners
so
anymore."
how much was the shoe?
I don't know because I was in elementary. I might have been like 3rd or 4th grade. But she was like, these kangaroos are cute.
Yeah,
So I was wearing
that's
them
pretty
and-
much what they get convince you.
Yeah,
them is cute. Put them on.
Them and them peppermint patties.
What are those?
The little shoes that have like the black in the middle,
Oh,
then
I
the
remember
the
those.
white on the
Yep,
back
I
and
had
front.
those.
They lace
Huh?
up. They're called peppermint patties. If you look
Yeah.
at
Pull that
Charlie
up,
Brown, look at peppermint patty shoes.
Yeah, we had the. I
I
had.
had-
You mean
wear
like
those.
spats?
I don't know if it's called
No.
spats or not.
Hold up.
Peppermint patties.
Peppermint patties.
I got a shoe company I want to show you.
I don't think I got name brand shoes to probably 6th grade. Maybe I got to wear a pair of Nikes.
Well, you got short on the thing. 'Cause otherwise- Yeah, we didn't get name brand shoes. We didn't get name brand anything. My dad just. So one time it was called a bomber jacket, and it had the little fur right here, whatever was on there, and it was like it came in blue and black, and it was a little puffy jacket, and everybody had. And when I say everyone, literally everyone had one, but me and my brother. And then you get it at the Western Surplus store, and I said, Dad, can I get a bomber? Nah, nigga, get your goddamn bomber jacket for what? You ain't in the war.
That's a great point. What you need a bomber jacket for?
He couldn't understand.
So
Why would you want to rehash that?
I
Nigga?
found a black shoe company called Savali.
Savali?
Yeah, I found them online. And they make like luxury shoes, I guess.
Like
Are they
dress-
tennis
like dress
shoes or
No,
dress shoes or both?
Like
Okay.
just luxury, like walking shoes. That
Nah,
kind of
let me
thing,
be the
grown
judge.
man
Put it-
vibe
put
kind
it
of
up.
thing. So I want to show you guys. They're not a sponsor of us. I
Okay.
just followed them on Instagram, and it's a brother who does it. So I thought that was.
It's
pretty
called
cool.
Savali.
Yeah, it's called
Okay.
Savali. I'll show you. I thought these was pretty fly. These little casual slide-ons right here. Get your grown man on one time. The ladies. Can
Oh,
let you
those
know
are
the
nice.
Yeah. Oh, I remember these.
Yeah, genuine.
No, Nick.
We called them something else.
We call them
These are genuine
peppermint
leather.
patties.
Those. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I used
my
to wear
sister.
those.
Yeah.
You only wore these if something was wrong with your foot.
They're looking at the screen, Pops. You talking about something?
No.
I know,
Let's see.
I know, but they're talking about something. Send me that so I can pull it up on the screen.
And OG Sleepy Lock too. Yes, they were called Pro Wings, not Red Wings. You're right. They were called Pro Wings.
So that's a
The
black.
tennis shoes at Payless.
I'm not mad at that shoe.
Yeah, so this brother designs.
Slide it back.
He designs his shoes, and
Those
parts
are
like a
cute.
sale.
Why
Those
did
are
you
real
say cute?
nice.
Ladies, let me remind you: if you see a man with some shoes on, don't say they're cute because we won't wear them again.
I think these are super
Yeah, you
fly
will.
right
No, we
here.
won't.
Yeah, I love those.
Trust me.
If you
We
want to
won't.
get your grown man on, I think these is a fly shoe.
What's the price point on those blue suede? That turquoise suede
Blue
one.
suede?
I'll go back to one. And
I don't
one
like
second. So
slip-ons.
I'm looking at this
They're
joint right here.
Oxfords.
These are only $65. They was $130. They down to $65. I think he's out of sizes though.
Yeah, they got little dude size.
I think it's a 6 in there, but he said he got size 12. But this is a good looking shoe.
I'll be judging
know?
that. Slide back.
It look comfortable.
He said,
It's a
"Yeah."
nice grown man
Just
kind of
can't
vibe.
say it. and it look comfortable.
Yeah, so shout out to the brother. Y'all check him out on Instagram.
send the link?
The brother's
Yeah.
Instagram is.
So we about to show you the shoes that.
They were called Oxfords.
Savali Footwear.
Yes, that's what they're. And my sister had to wear those to school.
Did
I
she have
remember.
special feet?
And those were not for people who had
Yes,
a
it
foot
was.
problem. No, it
we
was not.
knew y'all didn't have no money. If you had them on,
But
I don't know why I was talking
those were popular for little girls back then.
Sure was.
And they called them peppermint patties.
And you wore it every day to school, and they get scuffed up in the front.
Yep.
Front end.
And the back.
Yeah,
Because you go like this. Bam, bam, bam.
Motherfucking back and front end would be skiffy by Christmas time. Them motherfuckers be scuffy duffy. But they were very inexpensive to shoot. Those and
Man, we gonna bring
Croker
them back.
Sacks. For those who don't know about Croker Sacks, and Wallabies, and at one time, so the Bruce Lee karate shoe.
Oh yeah.
I made the mistake and wore them to school, Nick. My foot was on fire because it was just a
No
piece.
sole,
It was a sole this thin.
Ooh.
And I used to have to walk to school, and I said I couldn't call my mama to come get me because I ain't no number at the house. And she,
Yeah, I just got some. I got some Vans, right? But they're all rubber. So like Van slip-ons, traditional skating Van slip-on shoes, but they're rubber like Crocs, right? But I've been nervous to wear them though, because I feel like I'm gonna run into that situation. Like I'm gonna wear them somewhere, and they're gonna be cool until I get out the car. Then they're gonna start rubbing my foot, and then I'm gonna be stuck with some rubber shoes on.
That original Yeezy, the one that everyone's wearing now, I got that during the pandemic because I saw them on sale, and I wore them somewhere. Ones with the holes in them, and they look like Crocs, but they like whatever. And I wore those somewhere, and my whole bottom of my feet it fucked my whole foot up.
And how much are those?
When I bought them, they were $80. Now they're selling them for almost $200.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got them during the pandemic.
Those things are ugly.
No, you just go to New York and they sell them on the streets. You can get those.
Nah, you gotta buy the real joints.
I gotta fly. So this is what you're talking about? Do you have a pair of those?
Yeah, I just got a pair of these.
Those are the Vans?
Yeah. But
okay.
I've been scared to wear them though, because they feel comfortable at
Well,
the
do
crib.
this. Walk like when you go walk the dog, wear them.
Yeah, I did. They was cool. But I was like, like the shoe, you be like, oh, this is so comfortable, and then you get somewhere, you
Man,
be like,
as guys, we like, I don't even want to get out the
I
car.
will say this though, the most comfortable pair of shoes I do have, surprisingly, is a pair of Gucci shoes. Which a lot
The
of
ones you had
people-
on last
Yeah, I've had those shoes probably like 10 years, and those probably by far the most comfortable shoes I own.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Shout out to the Uchis.
Speedy, I had some shoes. My mother bought some shoes.
Impossible.
Them sons of bitches hurt my feet.
You remember what they was?
I had to wear the motherfuckers to school. I got in trouble. They called my mama
jellies?
and said, this boy walking around barefoot, he ain't putting them shoes on.
Nick said, did you have some jellies? You remember jellies?
Ooh, I love jelly shoes.
No, because every time a girl, because y'all would wear them with no socks, and it make your feet smell. Yeah, your foot would smell like taco meat.
I think
tacos meat smells good when I put it.
Not when it ain't seasoned. It don't smell.
But I'm gonna put it like this though. I've always been like that because when I first had Tim's, if you've ever worn Tim's, you know Tim's are heavy.
Yeah.
I took them some bitches off and was walking around school with no shoes on.
Yeah, Tim's, you got to wear some thick socks. You don't really tie them up, but you got to tie them enough so they're not clanking on your foot. And I'm so weird, Vern. If I scuff some Tim's, I can't wear them again.
No, I put it like this.
You gotta pre-scuff the Tim's.
No. If I scuff it, it had that mark.
If you're wearing Tim's, you better have two pairs of shoes.
Nah.
The shoes that you're wearing to the event, then you take them off, put your Tim's on, have them on in the event, take them some bitches off, and put the shoes on that you came in with and go home in them.
Nah,
you don't
Vernon,
walk around.
Vernon, you gotta buy real Tim's, nigga. Tim's are work boots. They're the most comfortable boots you can wear.
Yes, but see,
see your shit
here, but see here, when you're in Chicago, we wear them as what we call show boots.
What do you mean?
What's that mean?
We will have another pair of shoes, like I just said, have another pair of shoes on to go out in the snow and get in the car and do all this other shit. Get out.
Yeah,
then when we get to where we going,
then you put your
we'll
Tim's
slip
on.
the motherfucking
See, that's too
Tim's
much.
on.
I ain't finna do all that. I just don't wear the Tim's.
That's because you've been spoiled in this weather. You don't know what it's like to be in the struggle of the snow.
Shit, snow will fuck your shoes up quicker than anything else.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't know that in Cali.
And even if you do have that boot spray, it's still to fuck up your shoes.
That what?
The boot spray. Because
it's a shield on the outside to coat it so it doesn't ruin the shoe and make it.
Yeah, it's,
you remember the spray? It's waterproof spray.
Yep. Yeah. The was it three something?
Yeah, they used to sell it at Foot Action and Foot Locker and all them.
Well,
And
there
they
was-
don't let you. And they don't let you put it. They don't let you put it on your shoes and somebody let me try it first. They don't let you do that shit no more.
No.
Because people used to do that.
Yeah,
shit
you
all
spray
the
your
time.
shoe and then you don't need to buy it now. Like, thank you. Just want to see if it works.
But it don't work like it used to. Because remember, it used to stay on for like what, almost a month.
You got to get the Scotch Guard 3, and spray your shoes with that instead of the one. Even though the ones at Foot Locker are cool, Scotch Guard is cheaper. It's cheaper. It's nice. Those are
Wait
like
a minute. Just because it's cheaper don't mean it's better. Does it run the paint? Does it run the what's the name off your shoe?
No, it doesn't. It's Scotch Guard. What like people put on for their couches to make sure the arm don't get like weird.
Okay, because somebody had some shit on. They shit turned. They was patent leather. They motherfuckers was blue by the time they finished.
Oh no, you don't put it on patent leather. Thank you, Vern. You don't put it on patent leather. All right, so we saw the look. Well, Nick didn't post that shoe, did he?
No, you didn't post the Oxford.
What you call them? Penny loafers.
The peppermint patties.
Peppermint pad. You did post? Yeah, he did post it. And they wore it on drill teams, right? If you was in a drill team, those are those shoes that you had to wear to be on the drill team, or use on a step team. That's usually what they wore. I remember those. My sister had a pair.
Yeah, a lot of girls wore those shoes back then.
Did you cry when you wore them?
No. I was in elementary school. I wasn't really tripping. I just had to wear what my parents got me. Now, I would see kids that had Adidas on. I was like, oh, I want some Adidas.
Ain't gonna happen.
And I didn't get them.
No, me either. I didn't get them.
I don't know. I guess I
Did
didn't
you get
pay
what,
attention.
the shoes you wanted to wear?
Yeah, I
You
did.
was on the child.
Kind of.
Nah, shit.
I remember when
I
got
was
to
kind of the only child.
It was 7 of us.
I remember when I got to 9th grade, we went tennis shoe shopping, and I wanted some Jordans, but I had moved from a kid size to an adult size, so I couldn't get them. And I picked out some Air Max. And I wore them to school that next day. And they were like, those are the Air Maxes from last year. Those are a year old. So everybody just kept saying, those are old from last year. And I was like,
But you know what? I thought
They was on sale.
They were nice. Yeah, that's what
was
my
on
parents
sale.
could afford. They were like 60-something bucks. And they had like the turquoise little Nike swoop and stuff on them. They were nice, but they were the old ones from last year, not the new ones.
But you know what? Shoes that were $200 back then, I just thought it was disrespectful to even ask my mother to get something like that. I'm like, why are shoes $200?
Because you ain't gonna get them.
Yeah, but back then the
No,
Jordans.
she get them, but I would never ask her for. I grew up around a whole bunch of white folks. They didn't care.
Yeah, when you grow up around the white kids, they don't care. But I was with a bunch of black kids at that point
Black
in time.
kids care.
And they look.
Yeah,
They
like
looking.
in
looking
middle
like,
school, we moved to Iowa for a couple of years. So I was
What
in
the
Iowa City,
fuck?
Iowa, with a bunch of white people. And we
it
were
was
just
different.
We were wearing silk shirts and all that kind of stuff. And I got down to back to Houston in 9th grade, and they were talking about my clothes. They were talking about my shoes because I had these colorful striped shoes that I wore. They were like we call them white girl shoes, but these had colors on them. They were like, "What kind of shoes you got up?"
I don't think you're supposed to say white.
See, but white folks in LA are different from white folks.
White folks
shoes.
shoes. They call white folks.
And then
Yeah,
I
'cause
was
they
still
don't
wearing
care.
those.
Get
You know
your
how you
pair.
wear those bows in your hair? I was still wearing the bows, and they were like, "Why you got bows in your hair?" So they gave me a hard time in 9th grade. I had a bunch of people.
Oh
like,
no, I didn't have bows in my hair in 9th
well,
grade.
I had a bow, not
I
the,
was
when you
wearing
was 3,
bandanas.
not the
three.
not the barrettes,
Yeah.
not the barrettes, but the bows that come on the clip, like how you wear a ponytail back and you put a bow in
I
it.
was wearing Snoop Dogg Dickies, and
Okay.
I was.
Well, you were in California, so that's
No,
why
I
she's
was
in Minnesota.
in Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
And I said I'm wearing Lokes
Yeah.
and French braids.
Why?
Cause I just loved it. When Snoop and Dr. Dre and Eazy-E came out, I was like, "Woo, this is great."
But you and
Only the Mexican girls wore the Dickies with the tank tops
Yeah.
and stuff. Like it was
She's
mostly
right.
a
And
Mexican
guess
thing.
what? And guess
Yeah.
what? I was the only one in my school
just
dressed like I
loped
did.
up.
And
What's up, cuz?
Yeah,
Like we
Yeah.
started wearing jerseys, you know,
I wore all
jerseys,
that stuff.
and we
Fuchsia
got
lipstick.
the starter jackets when those became
Yeah,
popular. My
yeah.
mom did go and buy me, my brother, and my sister all the starter jacket. I was
I worked
so
at
happy.
Foot Locker when those
Yeah.
came out, and
I
I
had a
sold a lot of those.
FUBU. Is it FUBU?
Fubu.
Fubu, yeah.
My jacket was FUBU. You know how many people try to steal my FUBU jacket?
None.
I had to fight people to keep my FUBU jacket.
Tracy had a Fubu jacket, y'all. Anyway,
Hey,
what you up to, Tracy? How was your weekend?
you know what? I had a peaceful weekend. I was in Atlanta.
Oh, cool.
I got to eat. Hey, Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Yeah.
families in E-Tail or
Well, my sister, and she don't play. She we get a turducken and
a what?
turducken.
What's that?
It's a chicken stuffed with a duck, stuffed with a turkey. But we also have the traditional turkey. We have a honey
slow
baked
down,
ham.
slow down.
Okay.
Let's back up. It's
we
a
get it
what
from
again?
Louisiana.
It's a
chicken.
Chicken?
Stuffed with a duck.
Inside the chicken.
Right, inside the chicken. No.
It should be a turkey.
No, the turkey.
Yeah.
And then the duck inside the turkey, and then the chicken inside the duck. Then they put this Cajun dressing inside. It's a turducken. Turkey, duck, chicken. Turducken.
And you stuff each one into each one.
Yep. So we always have one of
those. And the ones in the middle get cooked. I mean, they're cooked, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
So how big is this turkey?
You mean the turkey that we also have, or just
the one that gets stuffed in?
It's like this big. It's a big size.
That's interesting. Do they cook all three at the same time, or do they cook they cook
then
them
stuff them in
individually and then
That's what I'm
stick
trying to
them in
find
there?
out. How do
I don't know how
Because
they
it seems
do
like
it,
the meat will be raw.
Yeah.
On
my
the inside.
brother-in-law
Unless
does
you
it.
deep fry them.
Yeah.
I think it might be already prepped or something, and then he just kind of
Maybe in the chat room.
heats it some more.
I've never heard of it.
I don't know. I have to ask.
How do you pronounce it? Then?
A turducken.
Yeah, I've never heard of it either.
So TUR.
And you guys ate it?
Yeah, we eat it every year.
No, that's not what I asked. You ate it.
I ate it.
The duck, the chicken.
Yep.
And,
that's the only way I
turkey.
can eat duck. I do not like duck. I guess because the turkey and the chicken just make it not taste.
And so when somebody cut it, do they cut like through it?
Yeah, you just cut because they take the bones out. They debone it.
And it's layered. Oh, it's deboned.
Yeah, they take the bones out.
That's why you can stuff it.
Except for the turkey, right?
The turkey got the bone.
No.
Huh?
It has just the legs. So maybe they save the chicken wings for all the LA people who eat, or I'm sorry, the turkey wings. Because, LA people eat turkey wings for Thanksgiving. I discovered that. Everybody's like, "Where we had a turkey wings?"
Turducken.
I was like, "What, you supposed to eat a whole
So if
turkey?"
you heard of that turducken, let us know.
Turducken, baby. And my sister don't play. She got everything.
So
Every
Nick, have
dessert
you heard of a
think of.
turducken? Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how they cooked it. Because if you got a duck.
You bake it.
No, I'm sorry. You got a turkey, a duck, and a chicken. They all stuffed into one another. Maybe just Vernon knows. Hold on. Vern, you know what the fuck she talking about? Caller?
Yo, what's up, Speedy?
What's up, L? Do you know what she's talking about? I never heard of that shit.
Of what?
Turducken. Turkey, duck.
Yeah, turducken. Yeah.
It is all. So how do they cook it? Or how? What is? I don't understand.
They used to always during football. They used to always have turducken.
Yeah, but they would have
game on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they would have like they sewed the legs onto it. Looked like 5 pieces of thing. I got that part, but she said that they stuffed the duck into the turkey and the chicken into the duck.
Correct.
And then how do you cook it that way? Or they already cooked before you do that?
I don't know how to cook it, but that's how they did it.
And then you cut it.
Yeah, and then you eat it.
And you had that?
I've never had it before.
So you said that's a Louisiana thing, Tracy?
Well, that's
or is that a
where we
white
get
folk
it.
thing?
No, we get it from Louisiana.
Sound like some white people
Maybe
shit.
it's the Louisiana white people, but
Maybe
we get it.
Oh, okay.
Yo, L, you know the young lady here, the singer's from Houston.
Yeah, I know.
What part of
hometown?
Hey, what part of Houston are you from?
West.
West
I'm in
side?
Katy area.
Katy, okay.
Where were you at?
I lived in A-Leaf in elementary school. I stayed on the southeast side, Pasadena Independent School District, and I went to North Shore High School out on the east side. So I moved around different sides. Yeah.
North Shore Power Horse football.
Mustangs,
football
Mustangs. Yeah, we had a bomb.
Good football team.
Yeah, I was there when Coach Amon, the best coach we ever had, was there. And Tiki Hardiman, he was a few years older than me. But yeah, so that's my high school.
But hey, Speed.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know if you wanted to say this for Wednesday, but I was calling in about Will Smith's movie.
Oh, yeah, it's out, right? Well, what is it? The slave movie, right?
Emancipation.
Yeah, Emancipation. But have y'all noticed? It started Friday, but I don't know if it's showing there. But here in Texas, well, the movies in Houston, it's not showing anywhere. And I checked with a couple of my other homeboys. They checked, and it's not showing anywhere where they live as well.
Is it on? I thought it was on Netflix. I didn't know it was in the theaters.
It's on Apple.
It started yesterday. It started yesterday in the theaters. I mean, Friday in the theaters, but it's gonna be on Apple Apple on the 9th.
Okay.
That's probably why nobody went and saw it. They just figured they spend the money.
No, it's not anywhere. So it's not even in the theaters at all.
So what are you thinking? It's not good, or people don't want to support him, or what?
No, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You gotta think, bro. You were talking about Will Smith, regardless of the shit that happened. Will Smith, he brings the numbers.
He always brings the numbers.
You haven't even seen an advertisement for it.
Well, here's the thing too. You have to remember this. Remember, Will originally had Django. He was supposed to star in Django, and he didn't want to do a slave movie. And like I told you guys before, the original script was really bad. Bad in the sense of, I don't know what black folks going to want to do that movie, because it was really bad. Like the scene when Kerry Washington and those white dudes get her or kidnap her or whatever, they're holding her. In the original version, they rape her. And that's why she's in the room when he shows up. And Fox said, no, we're not going to do that. So they had him cut it out. So Will was like, I'm not doing no slave movie, which is cool. Then he comes back and he does this particular one. Now, I haven't seen it. Yeah. I haven't seen any things on it. What'd you hear about it? Did anybody go see it?
Well, I haven't heard anything on it. The only place I saw the trailer was on Apple.
And I don't
That's the only place I've seen the trailer, man. I haven't seen it on TV.
Maybe
I haven't seen it anywhere, but like
maybe he has a deal with Apple. Maybe he has a deal with Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it started in the theaters Friday.
Yeah,
but it's not
in Houston.
I think some of the movie houses probably didn't pick the movie up because he still has a lot of negativity around him because of that slap.
And I believe too they're probably going to hit them like you would do New York, L.A. I haven't seen it here, but when you trying to
that's
test,
why I'm going to ask you to check and see if it's out there.
I'm looking it up now.
They did a screening for it out here in L.A.
Oh, they did?
Jada, they had it. It was all over social media this past weekend. So
yeah, I remember they did a
screening in L.A. Yeah.
And
I remember he did that, but that's the only thing I've seen. I haven't seen the trailers or anything, man. It's weird.
Well, I've been seeing the trailer on TV out here in LA.
I haven't seen.
I've
it.
seen it come up.
Okay, yes, you haven't been out here at all.
Yeah. All right, so Emancipation. I don't even see that part. I'm looking on his webcam.
I will say this from the trailer: I did not like Will Smith's slave accent.
Oh shit!
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. It just didn't sound believable to me. But that's just me, and I like Will Smith.
Well, what do you think?
It's in Crenshaw, and it's at the Regal and Olympic in LA.
So it is showing out here. So that means they're trying.
Showing out there.
So what they're doing, they're trying to test the market to see how well it does in the big markets before you go to Houston. Not saying Houston's not a big market, but if you're really trying to get see what the numbers are going to do, and if you do well, then you expand it from there. But so
it's just weird, man. Cause we talking about Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that.
So do you think he's gonna make? You think he can get back?
Trip me up because.
Do you think he can get back? L.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he haven't lost everybody, man. I'm still gonna go see his movies. I mean, he slapped the shit out of a nigga. I mean, shit.
Yeah, who haven't wanted to slap the shit out of a nigga?
It is. Yeah. Who never slapped a nigga before? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't think there's nothing that's gonna ruin his career.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna still get people that's gonna see his movies. Regardless, man, this shit is gonna blow over.
So you were trying to go see the movie. You were trying to go see it.
Yeah, I tried to go see it Friday.
Cool. Where you go? All right.
Yeah, that shit was nowhere. So I guess I have to wait on that, for it to come on Apple.
I told you which movie I thought you should watch. I don't know if you did or not, man.
What's that?
Absolute or damn. Hold on. I'll tell you exactly. Hold on, L. Stay right there. Let me pull this up. Let's see. Cancel that. Go down this way. Fuck. I just had this. Somebody was just telling me about this movie, and it's on Hulu, and it's really good. I don't know if you're gonna. Oh, here it goes. It's called. Go back. And Nick, A Reasonable Doubt. Did you watch it?
Reasonable Doubt. No, I don't know.
It's bruh.
Is that a movie? Is that a movie or a series?
It's a series.
Okay, I've heard of it.
It's really.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
It got 100 on Rotten Apples, or whatever you call it, They got 100 on there. Most of the scores are really high on it. It's directed by Kerry Washington. It's written by Kerry Washington. It's produced by her.
What is it about?
It's this young lady. She's a lawyer, but she's one of those lawyers that kind of help you get out of shit, whatever it may be. And she's representing a black billionaire who's getting sued for sexual assault, and then the lady comes up dead.
Oh, okay.
So
hey, Speedy, I got one for you to check out.
What's that?
It's called Pootie Tang. Check that out, man.
Ooh, that's my favorite movie.
I'm gonna hang up on you on that one.
Your pity on the running card.
No, nigga, we ain't gonna do that. Shout out to Lance Crothers, who Lance wrote, direct, and produced that movie, and it's always gonna be a classic in the sense of
who?
Lance Crothers.
Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang.
Now, I thought that was written by what's that white dude?
Lance Crothers. He was a writer on the Dave Chappelle show.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he was a writer on there.
Pootie Tang is one of my favorite. I was just talking about.
Yeah,
he's a
comic. He started here in L.A.
I don't get it.
And
you don't get Pootie Tang?
But he had got a gang of Emmys. Well, the Chris Rock show. He was a writer on the Chris Rock show, and he got an Emmy for being a writer on the show. And from that Emmy, he was able to get a deal to do Pootie Tang. So he got a gang of money. And when I tell you, man,
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen
they
that
said
movie.
It directed by Louis C.K.
Yeah, but it's his. I'm sorry, Lance Crothers wrote the movie.
I want to meet Lance because I really love that movie. That's one of my favorite.
You're probably
movies.
one of the few. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Love Pootie Tang.
You be the only one like that bullshit.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, I know what a turducken is, and yes, they're probably pre-cooked. And if you do it yourself, it's best if you smoke a turducken because they take a while to cook.
So I want to make sure. So you stuff each raw piece of meat or whatever bird into the other one.
What you have to do is that you take the chicken, you debone it.
The chicken's first.
Season it.
The chicken's first.
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah.
No, chicken's
And then
last.
you
Chicken's
take-
last.
Oh.
I'm telling you what it is.
Okay, go ahead,
You're
Vern.
telling me what it's not.
No, I was telling you. I was asking the order.
The order is the chicken, then you have the duck, then you have the turkey. But all of these things have to be deboned and ready, and then you put, if you choose to, you can put dressing in the middle of each one of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, you guys are thinking that they're stuffing one inside the other. That's not what they're doing.
Then you wrap them and you cook them.
They're not stuffing one inside the other one.
Oh, they not?
No.
That's what she said.
No, that's not what they're doing.
No, you put the chicken, you put the turkey or the duck.
No.
Yes, you do.
I'm just telling you what I'm seeing on here. That's not what they're doing.
Are
So
they
I'm not
just
saying
wrapping it around?
What they're doing is they're putting the chicken in. Let's say you put the duck in the bottom part of the turkey, and then they're stuffing the chicken on top of it.
What inside of it?
Inside the turkey.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah,
No.
you put it in.
No, but it sounds like you're saying they're putting the chicken or the duck inside the turkey,
chicken,
and then put the chicken inside the duck.
Well,
Yeah.
either way it goes, it's
Right.
stuffed inside the turkey.
I got it. I'm looking at the pictures, and the pictures are they're stacked on like stuffing, like one on top of the other.
Oh, I get it now. So one's on the bottom, the other one's on top of that one, and then they're both inside of the turkey.
And Vernon's saying you can put stuffing in between the two.
Got you.
It's
And-
good.
But here's the thing.
Yes, it is.
Vern,
Especially if it's smoked.
Vern, do you cook one first or you cook it all together?
You cook it all together.
And that's why it takes so long.
Yeah, you take the bones out and you make sure you season them. And you if you decide that you want to layer it, you put a little dressing in between. You put dressing in between them both and wrap them, and then you put them on in the oven.
Have you had one?
No,
But
I
let's
had never
ask
heard of
this
it until
question.
today.
You from Houston.
Wait, does that still make it dressing if you stuff it? Or is it
I
stuffing?
call it dressing because I'm black.
There it is right there.
White folks call it stuffing.
So
I don't
Nick,
know what the fuck
would you
stuffing
eat
is.
that?
I know what
Nick?
dressing is.
I would not eat that.
I wouldn't eat that.
Yes,
no,
you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
And that's duck in
Because the dressing look nasty. That don't look right.
You gotta have the
That's why you
Cajun
wouldn't eat.
dressing.
Yeah, gotta have some color to it. That look like shit.
Yeah, the duck is the dark meat that's on the bottom part.
But I don't
Duck
like
is
duck.
the dark meat.
I don't like duck either.
I don't
I either, but I eat it on that, and it's not bad.
You shouldn't eat duck. They're scavengers.
Well, if you ever had, have you ever had a
That's why they don't taste
not a
good.
duck. Speedy, have you ever had chicken from not a turkey from Popeyes?
What?
No.
I've had it, the Cajun chicken that you mean the turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one
It's good?
It's like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, $65.
Yes.
But it's worth it because it's already cooked. All you gotta do is warm
Yeah.
that motherfucker up.
Yeah.
It's fire?
Yeah, it's good. They put
Yeah.
they inject it with Cajun seasoning.
Oh, yeah, injected
People buy the turkeys from Popeyes.
Well, thank you for that food lesson, Vernon.
Yeah, thank you, Vernon. Appreciate that. Again, so we were talking about Reasonable Doubt.
So wait, I seen something the other day. So you know how you have a movie that's like your favorite movie, or like one of your favorite movies, you know, but you seen it as a kid, and then you watch it as an adult, and it's no longer your favorite movie.
Which one?
So I seen a movie last night that I seen as a kid, and I would never watch this movie again in my life. The Professional. About the hitman that stays next door to the little girl and they killed the family.
Yeah, and they killed her family. He had to. She moved in with him.
So I seen it as a kid. Great movie. Watched it last night. I said, I think this is a pedophile movie. So I looked it up, and I was right.
What do you mean you looked it up?
So the dude who wrote the movie is in a whole bunch. He got a bunch of trouble during the Me Too movement.
Okay.
He got a ton of cases put on him. But the movie, The Professional, was based on his real life because he ended up marrying like a 15-year-old, getting her pregnant. And that's what that movie was about. The movie was about a hitman that lived next door to this little girl, and him and the little girl end up they fall in love with each other. And you don't when you first watch the Professional, you don't get that.
Movies and saw it.
Yeah, you don't get that, right?
No.
But as I'm watching as an adult, I'm like, this is a little weird. Like, why is he touching her face? Like, but I watch on YouTube. So on YouTube, they cut out a lot. They cut out a lot from the actual movie. So I go back and watch the movie, and I'm like, yo, this is making me really uncomfortable. So I went and looked it up, and sure enough, all the stuff they cut, like you were saying about Django earlier. If you would just imagine the stuff that they cut out these films, like it's crazy. They had in the film they originally wrote a sex scene. He was supposed to walk in on the little girl and get in the shower. Yeah, like it was deep. So and you kind of
so you saw the script.
I went and looked at the script because when I was watching it on YouTube. YouTube cuts a lot of stuff that may be inappropriate. That's even on the cinema.
For YouTube, yeah.
So as I watch on YouTube, I'm still kind of like, yo, this makes me a little uncomfortable watching this movie. What the hell's going on? So I said, let me look up the actual movie. So I looked the movie up, and it was worse. So I was like, let me research the director and see what's going on. So I actually looked up the director and all the stuff, and that's when it all just came tumbling down. But I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder how many films I grew up watching as a kid that I would watch today and just not feel to have the same viewpoint on it.
In that vein, I rewatched
what movie is that?
Boondocks. So I rewatched the one that was about Tyler Perry.
Was it Super Thugnificent?
No. When the grandpa he wanted to be an actor, and he loved Tyler Perry plays, and he went to go see the play, and they were auditioning. He said, "I'm gonna go and audition." He said, "I'm getting old, but let me see if I still got it." And the gist of it was, and again, they don't say Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry, because of that particular cartoon, had them taken off. He called whoever he had to call and said, take that shit off or it was going to be a problem, whatever he said. And so the first time I watched it, I kind of laughed. It was funny to me. But when I'm watching it, I didn't know, because he says Jesus the whole time. Jesus wants you to be in this play, and they want me. Jesus said for me to kiss you in the mouth. So they did all that shit. They went there. They ain't give a fuck. And the whole thing supposedly was, and this is just not, I don't know, is that when you would go audition for Tyler Perry, as a guy, you had to take your shirt off. Supposedly somebody said that's true. I called some people I know in the business, and they was like, nigga, that's true.
I got a friend of mine that was on his show, and he told me the same thing.
He said that's true. So the Boondocks, the writer said, fuck it, we gonna go for it.
But you could be required to take your shirt off on camera, so they need to see.
No.
So that scene right there, Nick, was funny as fuck. So this scene, he's singing, and so Pops is coming in to audition, and he said, you gotta take your shirt off. So Pops ain't think he take his shirt off, whatever. So he get the part, but he said, but then they went in the vein of like Scientology, which is now he had to denounce, he can't call his kids no more. If his kids call, no phones on set, which everybody does that. But you can't. Now you're in this family. You don't have a family anymore, which is a little bit of Scientology. That's how Scientology works. So they took a little bit of everything, and I'm watching it, and it ain't funny no more. And it was funny when the first time I saw it, but when I saw it again, I'm like, God damn.
Well, what do you mean?
Rough to find. I didn't see where the funny was.
It was a funny episode. I watched it.
I need to
watch it.
Rough.
It was rough to
I
watch.
would watch
like
it.
if you had kids, you would be like, get out of the room.
Yeah.
It was that kind of rough.
Well, did you see the episode of Atlanta where they were kind of like making fun of Tyler Perry?
I haven't. I heard about it, but I haven't seen
Which one? Which scene was it? Which one was it?
It was the one where the girl was bringing her daughter in, and the daughter kept missing on set, and they were like, "Where are you taking my daughter?" And so it was just a voice, and the voice could see and knows everything that's going on.
Oh, so that's another spoof. Again, I don't know Tyler. I all I know, he was the only black man that bought 40 acres in Beverly Hills. To this date, he's still the only black man.
Who, Tyler Perry?
Mm-hmm. And he bought it when he wasn't Tyler Perry. When he was Tyler Perry doing plays and selling his DVDs at the plays.
He had 40 acres money to buy that in Beverly Hills.
Yeah. And so somebody hits Fox and goes, "Yo, you know this black dude that just bought 40 acres or he bought a lot of property in Beverly Hills that they couldn't believe was a black man buying it." And then you went, there's some guy named Tyler Perry. He do plays. And we was like, "What the motherfucker?" I ain't know that.
He's a genius.
Yeah, I mean, he's smart as fuck. He found a kink in the Matrix. But when I saw this episode the second time, I didn't laugh. I just kept going. And they used the word Jesus, and he was like, he told Pops, now, in the scene, we got to kiss. He said, "No, I ain't going to do that." And the kids kept going, "Dad, you got to say homo. No homo." He said, "I'm not going to say a homo because I'm not a homo. But you got to say no homo." And they kept doing that shit.
That's
so you have that in there, which be hard to do now.
That's funny, though.
Be hard to do. He's like, "No, Dad, you got to say no homo." He said, "No, I just got to kiss the dude." He said, "Well, you got to say no homo." We say you got to kiss. But anyway, so he goes on. He said, "Well, I ain't going to have to kiss him." And sure enough, they get to the scene, and the character goes, "Look." He pull him in the room. "Look here, man." He come out because he was doing it was a Medea kind of voice. And he comes out the voice and, "Look here, man. You got to kiss me in the mouth. You really want this to be true." Pops went, "No, I can't do it. Do you want to be a star? Do you want to get all the stuff you want to get?" He's like, "Yeah, we got to kiss me in the mouth."
That is true, though. That's how it go. You got to kiss that man in Hollywood if you want to be on. Name a dude ain't kissed the dude.
Denzel hasn't.
Yeah.
I got to look at the tape, nigga.
There you go.
I'm going to say Denzel, but
Denzel's
Denzel might
one
be
of
the only
few.
one.
One of the few.
Denzel.
He might be the only person in Hollywood
Did
that
Kevin Hart kiss a guy?
He wore a dress and he kissed a dude, I'm sure.
Oh.
I'm sure he kissed The Rock at some point.
And we're just talking about.
They done 3 movies together.
We're talking about like mainstream A-list.
I'm saying, listen,
because Morris Chestnut hasn't kissed a man.
Listen, let me say
that's a
something.
good pick.
And you see, Morris ain't getting no movies either. And that's the homie. I love Morris Chestnut.
I loves me some
No
Morris
homo.
Chestnut.
Yeah, there is some dudes who
Blair
probably not gonna
Underwood.
go for it, but you see they not gonna be in that
Blair,
big movie.
yeah, Blair hasn't kissed a man.
And I'm not saying that's a prerequisite.
Right.
I just think
Shamar
that when it comes to those kind of things, if you get the term "he's hard to work with,"
yeah,
which basically means you got any kind of objection to anything going on.
Yeah.
You ain't with it.
It don't matter if it's kissing the dude.
Right.
It don't matter if it's taking your shirt. It don't matter.
Right.
If you got any kind of buffer about what they
Yeah.
try to do, they finna label you as hard to work
Right.
with,
Hard to
and
work
they gonna
with.
slide you down the scale.
Right.
That's just how it works.
So, again, I like you said, Nick, sometimes when you watch things over again,
Yeah, I never watched A Professional again in my life.
Yeah,
I
I
cannot
didn't know
believe
that's
that's
what it was
even.
about.
I can't believe it's even on. That movie's able to be out. Like it was crazy to me. Like at first I thought it was a movie about a sniper or something. But when I watched it again, it ain't got nothing to do with being a hitman. It's about this dude in love with an 11-year-old.
we got a phone call. I think I know who this
Somebody
is. Caller,
said,
what's your
somebody
name?
said Sam Jackson hasn't either.
Hey,
Shout out to Sam Jackson. What's up? What's up, Nakia?
Are you in the
You on the
drive-thru?
freeway again?
Hey.
Drive through? Where you at?
No, I'm not on the freeway, motherfucker. I'm on the hospital.
Okay.
I don't like your tone. But
What's
go
going
ahead.
on, Nakia?
And what? I don't give a fuck if you don't like my tone, you fat fuck.
Oh my God.
Talk about the kettle.
Whoa. Wait, what happened? It went all the way left and like exorcist.
I don't know what happened. I think the call dropped. I don't know what happened. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Don't make me come down there.
Watch your tone when you're talking to me.
The
woman.
phone got a negative button on it.
Yeah.
Why?
We don't like negativity.
So it get too negative, shit to turn off. I don't know what's
You,
going on.
well, hold on, wait. You don't like negativity.
Yeah.
No.
Why would you like that?
But your ass is negative every motherfucking day. Okay.
Great point.
Anyway, but yeah.
What do you want to talk
someone
about?
said in the chat room the same thing I was going to say, is that Samuel L. Jackson has never kissed another man on TV.
And he never will.
I really don't care, honestly.
No. That's why he is one of the main men in Marvel.
You know what? And then when they lean over
Now-
to try to kiss him, be like, motherfucker.
So who you think is the GOAT as far as black actors?
Denzel.
as far as black actors.
Yeah.
Denzel is one of them.
He don't have no bad
Denzel will
movies.
definitely be one of them.
You don't have no L's?
Another one, I'm going to have to say Sidney Poitier.
No. Sidney Poitier, no.
Sidney Poitier.
He's horrible. I watched the movie last night. He's horrible.
Which one?
A bunch of them.
No,
you got
no, Nick.
Sidney Poitier. Let me say this out loud,
Do that
man.
to Sidney Poitier.
And I'm speaking from a totally different era.
No,
so
Nick, I'm not gonna let you do that.
I can say this though.
No, you can't.
And I'm gonna say this though. Sidney Poitier didn't have any references either, so I'll give him that. It wasn't no other black dudes for him to bounce off of, so I'll give him that. But he was the same dude in every movie I
No, he
watched.
was not. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So
when he did,
you're just gonna say
when he did Heat of the Night,
up your speech, nigga.
Heat of the Night, and then we gotta remember he did Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
I watched Heat of the Night last.
Yeah, I watched Guess Who's Coming to, and then he went and did Uptown Saturday
you
Night.
gotta call back. Your phone is killing me.
He did Uptown Saturday Night, which he had to play a straight guy, which he is a straight guy.
So why did you make that point?
Because no one thought he
gay
could
in the
do
Heat of the Night?
comedy. No one thought Sidney could do comedy.
This is
He
what I'm
was
saying.
Sidney Poitier.
But this is what I'm saying about Sidney Poitier. The movies he did were great, so I get it, right? And we not picking from a large pool of actors here, right? So I get it. But I'm just saying, from a person who didn't grow up in that
Heat
era,
of the Night?
the Heat of the Night was, first of all,
When that white man slapped him, he slapped him back.
It was a good movie.
That's a great
I didn't
movie.
get that far. I got to the point where they locked him up, and they
Oh,
went
no, you
got to
go
let him
to-
out. Then it's a good movie though.
You gotta
but
see
his
it, Nick.
his tone never changes in any film he does.
So he also slapped a white woman. Anyway,
that's
in
what
Heat
that's
of the
what I would
Night, he went to go question the rich white dude. And the rich white dude was like, he told the sheriff, "Why you this motherfucker in here talking to me like this?" He pretty much did that shit. And he what's gonna say something, and he slapped the shit out of Sidney Poitier, and Sidney came right, bing. I remember being in the movie theater and people were cheering because we never saw that on camera.
Yeah, I understand why people like Sidney Poitier. I'm just saying, I like when I see an actor.
Who?
I just don't want to see the same. I don't want to see the same character
every movie.
Then that's why
movie.
That's why the fact that he did Uptown Saturday Night and what was it? Uptown Saturday Night. Let's Do It Again. Oh,
like Sidney Poitier reminds me of. I'm not making the comparison of acting skills, okay, but just the movie types, right? Like Ice Cube. I love all Ice Cube movies, all of them. All About the Benjamins, one of my favorite movies. But the characters literally blend all together. You can.
What's Cube?
That's what I'm saying. You can run Friday's character, right?
But you know what?
through
I have
every
one
movie
problem
Cube's
with
done.
Ice Cube.
But that
the
means
fact
that's
that
the
the way that he used to shoot guns, I thought that was the real way
That's
to be
hilarious.
like.
Well, that's everybody. In the
Yeah, that's
movie.
cinematic.
That's everybody in the movie.
That's
Yeah.
cinematic, yeah, because the real way looks boring.
Yeah.
That's
And if
cinematic,
you turn it
yeah.
sideways, for some reason, it looks.
I know,
And
but
then
the whole
everybody
time
ran
I
with
was
it.
like, I'm like Cube.
So I'm gonna have to go with Denzel Washington and Lawrence Fishburne. Somebody else said
Yes,
Lawrence
yes.
Fishburne in the
Lawrence is the
comments.
gay- he's the
Lawrence,
He's a goat.
that man can act, and he deserved an Oscar for that
what?
Tina
Anything,
Turner when he played
anything.
Ike. I mean,
Yeah,
he has a lot
yeah,
of good movies.
yeah.
He's an incredible
Again,
actor.
Started off
I
in
think-
Cornbread Earl and Me.
No. He started off in Apocalypse Now. He was 12 years old. He told him he was 15, but he was actually 12.
Oh,
That's
and
a
then he
bad
did
move.
Cornbread Earl and Me.
Then he did Cornbread. Man, one of the.
That song.
Nick, you still ain't seen it?
Of course.
It's so
Oh, Cornbread.
hard
Man. And here's again, it's a movie about the police shooting a black man because they saw a man running, and the first thing you do is pull out your gun. I don't know why the first thing you do when you see a black man running for whatever reason, you pull your gun out. There's a whole lot of shit before you get to your gun that you pull him out. And he shoots, and old boy gets shot in the movie, like the middle of the movie, which that's something you think would happen to the end. Man, when I tell you we in that movie theater, and I had to be 14, 15, people in tears.
Yeah,
that motherfuckers, they shot.
I'm gonna definitely go.
killed
I'm gonna
it.
definitely go. Lawrence Fishburne's in my top 5
Yeah.
because to do
Cornbread
Ike
Earl and
and
Me.
to do Morpheus,
Mm-hmm.
that's incredible.
I didn't like the ending part
Of
of
what?
Morpheus because it seemed like they took his black that like when you first see Morpheus and he's like got his hand behind his back and he's talking with that authority, made it like God damn. But when he got toward the end of those series, he remember Jada was talking shit to him. Everybody was talking shit to him, and he didn't do nothing. He wasn't, and then he didn't have his jacket on no more.
But I think he was only the man outside of the Matrix.
maybe that's what. It
Yeah, like in the Matrix, he
was.
was.
Because everybody punked him in the Matrix.
Yeah, because in the Matrix, he wasn't that guy. Out the Matrix, he's Morpheus. He's the, you know.
Okay. Because remember they took his shit.
Yeah, he wasn't that important inside the Matrix.
I hated that part.
Yeah.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Folks, you know that fat white, what fat white dude you know gonna catch a black dude running?
What are you talking about?
You know, Vernon, I thought about that too. Like
when you
said,
talking about, when you said you don't know why when they pull out, when white folks, when the cops is chasing black folks, they pull out a gun and shoot. What white person you know gonna chase a black person?
Yeah, no.
Gonna catch a black person in full sprint?
You missed my
That's how you know
my
cops
point
are
I'm trying to
fake.
get across is
I
why
understand what you're
is
saying.
it the gun the first thing you grab in order
Because
to catch
I'm
anybody
not,
black?
I'm not finna
'Cause
chase
Vernon
you.
said
I'm
he
finna
can't
shoot
catch
your ass. I'm not finna chase you.
He can't catch you. You moving too fast. Nigga looking at you.
Exactly.
Like,
And then they gonna tell you, oh well, I fear for my life.
Yeah, he's running away from you.
We already know the white folks have their own script. So sitting here trying to figure out what the fuck they finna say, what we already know is that ain't no white person you know that's a police officer gonna catch a black dude in full sprint. It's not gonna happen.
And now that I think about it, that scene alone would let me know they had to get that from somebody. That why would you even have a scene where because he's running and you say stop, that I'm going to shoot him to make him stop. So somebody gave him that reference, like, oh, that's what we do as police officers. If the black man is running and I yell stop and he don't, I'm going to pull my gun out. Why not just go, he got away from me and he got away. It can't be he get away. So
they can't do
it
that.
has to be
They don't
given
wanna take
down
that
to them
L.
that that's
But
that's
they
what they're supposed to
do it. They still do it to this day.
To this day, yeah.
If
Which
a
is a
black man
weird
is
thing.
running, they will pull out a gun and shoot him.
Because that's the first
I
reaction.
have a question, Vic. I have a question, Speedy, real quick. Have you seen that video where the police officers have this black man, young man, they have him in custody. He break loose and take the fuck off. And everybody in the thing laughing at their ass because they tried to catch him. They was like, you ain't catching him.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
That shit was funny.
He was running outside.
No, they had him in custody.
Yeah. And he got loose and they couldn't catch him.
He got loose and was cheater on their ass. And they was like, and they was mad. They was trying to arrest everybody around there because they couldn't get him.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I'm going to arrest all your friends. Thank you, Vern.
So there was a couple things that someone mentioned. They mentioned Eddie Murphy and Jeffrey Wright.
Eddie Murphy,
and then
Jeffrey Wright can act his ass. For those who don't know who he is, that motherfucker can
No,
act.
he is a beast.
He can act. I met him on the set of the Ali movie with that Will Smith was in. He's in that movie, and we played chess. But he can act. Oh my!
Yeah, he's
God,
he's really good.
I think his greatest
He doesn't
work.
get enough credit.
His greatest work was Boardwalk.
Okay.
On HBO.
Maybe because he didn't kiss no dude or something. That
he destroyed. He played
should
it.
get
Oh,
more
he
credit.
killed on
He
it.
got a movie called Hold the Dark. Have you guys ever seen it? Probably not.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, if you get a chance, watch the movie.
Hold the Dark.
Yeah, it's just starring him, so it's one of the only movies that he completely stars in. He might have something, right?
Call it what's your name? Where you call it from?
I also want to give a shout out to
Yo.
Who's that? So who's that?
Who this is?
Yo, what's up? This is Elvis.
L, what up?
Nigga, you in bed?
Hey, here goes something. I'm in my car now, man.
Okay.
Here goes some movie trivia for y'all.
Go ahead.
Trivia. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The only time Jeffrey called Will by his name was the last episode. Every episode he called him Master Will. That was the only episode he called him Will. The very last one.
Damn. Was there a reason why, or you just
because he quit.
No, it was something I saw. I saw it. I thought it was. I was like, I didn't even think about that. I said, yeah, he did always call him Master Will.
Yeah.
And so when he was leaving, when Jeffrey was leaving, he called him Master Will, and Will was like, "What's up, G?" You know, he said, and he called him Will. He said, "Okay, goodbye, Will."
Yeah,
and that was the last words he spoke.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't working anymore.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Which is pretty racist.
Hey, Speedy, I got a movie for you to check out too.
What?
Kill yourself.
It's called Pootie Tang. Check that out,
man. Okay, so one more thing. OG Sleepy Loke 2. Tracy's giving a shout out because he proved you wrong, Speedy.
In what?
He said Cornbread Early Wheat was 1975 and the movie you were talking about was 1979. I was right.
Say it again.
The Cornbread Early Meat, Lawrence Fishburne, he did it in 1975.
Okay.
The movie you were talking about was 1979. I just want to
No. That's when it was released.
Oh, but he did it before.
Yeah, he did it before that. When they shot the movie, he told the director, big time director, that he was 15.
Got it.
Because otherwise you need to have your parents have to sign a work permit, and they didn't want him to act at the time. and he was 12, and he told him he was 15.
Oh, he lied.
Yeah, he lied.
So
but
how he
but
skip
Apocalypse
school like
Now didn't come out to. She's right. Didn't come out to 79, but it was shot before that.
Before the cornbread.
Yes.
And
Nigga.
and then when the
Y'all
family
motherfuckers
saw,
better stop playing with me,
when
man.
he was bringing in checks and stuff, the parents like, okay, Lawrence, you go do your thing.
No, he was Larry then.
Oh.
Somebody
Change his
put
name, like-
Eddie's sphincter has been compromised. All the big eyeballs.
Well, you niggas is wrong. I'm glad Eddie don't want to do my show. He'd be like,
Nah, Eddie
Speedy.
definitely he in my
Eddie
top
gonna
5
come.
too.
He in top 5?
I don't know.
I
Well,
love
when
Eddie
I'm
Murphy.
thinking of top
He's a
5,
comedic
Nick,
actor though, so I don't look for him to change his.
put this on there.
You
When
know.
what I'm saying is, if they come out with a movie, will you go see the movie because they're
So
stars?
that's how I watch movies. You know, some people they got to read the synopsis of the movie and they want to watch. I don't do that. I'm looking at the movie. If I see the actors, I'm going with your work. So if I know
Denzel, I'll do that.
Denzel, yeah.
Will Smith, I would do that.
What's my man's name? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, Leonardo.
I'm gonna watch it. It don't
He
matter.
usually don't take L.
Yeah, he ain't gonna miss. What's my?
I even like your boy Born Identity. I like him.
Yeah.
No matter what movie he does.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll check it out.
What's his name? What's Born Identity's name? White guy.
Brad Pitt.
No, he
the
was
white
best
guy.
friends with Ben Affleck.
Oh, the one that looks like Brad Pitt.
No.
I don't know.
Matt
he don't look-
Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon's
But
another
Brad
guy.
Pitt don't miss.
Yeah.
He usually don't miss. Bunny,
Train-
this
the
last
Train
movie, The
was
Train,
weak.
it was good, Nick.
I don't
You
like
did
train
not see
movies.
that coming.
I don't like train movies.
But you didn't see it coming.
I'm not gonna watch it. The last train movie I watched was Money Train with Denzel Washington. Not Denzel Washington, but Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley. So I think, to me, Brad's best movie ever,
Oh, Wesley.
Snatch.
Wesley Snipes too. He's another actor. I'm clicking on no
Yeah,
matter
but
what.
I'm holding.
Wesley never had a bad movie.
I'm holding Wetcombe against him.
What?
Fucking Come to America 2.
That's not his movie.
Everybody
I
was
know
in that
that.
movie.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with
I'm
Wesley.
going to hold everybody accountable on that.
That one, and then what's that other one? That
Ooh, Forrest Whitaker.
Oh
No.
yeah,
Forrest
Forrest Whitaker's a good actor.
I'm not clicking on any Forrest Whitaker movie. I gotta read that, nigga. I clicked on Ghost Dog and I was upset.
I remember when that movie Crying Game came out. My mother's like,
I
"You
never
can't watch
seen
that.
Yeah.
You can't watch
now,
that."
see,
I was like,
no,
"So
motherfuckers
why?"
didn't tell me what that movie's about. I just know Forrest was in it, and Forrest lived around the corner from me when I lived in Carson, so he lives on the other side. So I knew Forrest. So
that
I
movie?
go
The
see the
reveal
movie just
of
on
the
GP,
penis.
and the motherfucker show. I said he was what they call it now.
Gay.
When somebody tell you they something else, and then you meet them, it's a dude.
Catfish?
He was catfish. That was the first catfish.
Oh, you got catfish.
He got catfish.
Oh,
And it was a Brazilian lady he met, and when he finally got to the house, it was a dude.
But was it a dude already? Was it a
It
girl
was a dude. He was a dude.
Was it
but
a
he
girl
looked-
dude or dude?
It was a dude that looked that girl. He had girl features.
So it was a girl dude, not a dude.
No, it was a dude.
I know,
It
but
was a dude that looked like a girl, chick with a dick, is what he said.
no, but did the dude look like a girl or
Yes.
he looked like a girl?
He looked like a girl.
Okay, chick with a dick.
Okay.
Like when you see the movie and you don't
I
know
won't
that.
see the movie, so
No.
that's what I'm asking. I won't see it.
Yeah, I got tricked into this.
I won't.
Anyway.
Well, I just wanted to say I really saw Chadwick Boseman
Oh yeah,
as
Chadwick.
somebody that could potentially fill the shoes of Denzel Washington.
definitely.
His acting was on that level, and
Well, Denzel trained him.
Well,
Wasn't he a part of
may-
Denzel's acting?
May
camp
he
or
rest in peace, because I felt like he still had so much more to offer.
Oh, yeah.
Acting wise, he was very, very talented.
And to think that he did those last movies
Yeah.
and was sick, knowing
Yeah.
that any day he could go.
And when I say that he could fill Denzel's shoes, I don't mean that literally. I mean
know, like, the skill
he's the
level,
next
right?
he's
Skill
the next
level.
person in place to be the next up and coming big blockbuster
was.
black actor.
You know who I like out of
Damn,
all the black
Tracy,
actors though?
I'm
I
just
like
saying.
Denzel's son.
Okay.
The movie he did. What was the movie?
I
he
ain't like
did?
the last one he did.
What's the last
It
one?
was
he did?
weird.
I didn't see it.
It was some weird movie.
I seen 2 or 3 movies from him. I thought I thought he did a great job acting in the film. So I'm trying to think of a female actress that I would just go see the movie.
Oh.
she's in it.
Viola Davis.
No.
Viola, she
But
ain't missed.
no, she don't have no bad movies.
She
It's
ain't
just that
missed.
sometimes her cry scenes kill
Yeah.
movies for me. So
I've
if it's
always
like
enjoyed Angela Bassett.
Angela
yeah,
Bassett.
Angela's
definitely on the
consistent.
list.
Somebody mentioned Kerry Washington here. I really liked her.
But
in,
no movies. Movies.
Not in the movie,
TV
but
shows.
the TV
that-
show with
and
Kerry.
I'm telling you, Reasonable
I like
Doubt.
Kerry
Y'all
Washington.
gotta watch Reasonable
I like
Doubt.
I love anything Whoopi Goldberg.
Girl, if you
Whoopi
don't get out of
Goldberg's
here.
good though.
Call her what's your name?
Queen Latifah.
Whoopi Goldberg
Yeah, Whoopi
was an
don't have-
incredible
No,
actor.
Woofy. You said
And
Woofy.
Woofy.
Whoopi don't have no bad movies.
I don't fuck with Woofy.
But listen, Oprah Winfrey
Girl,
is a great actress. No, seriously.
You don't get out
Call
of
her
here.
what's your name?
People don't give
again, man. Hey, Nick,
Yes,
I
sir.
agree with you about Denzel's son. I just typed it in the chat. I was watching Amsterdam yesterday.
Is it good? Is it good?
Has a lot of, yeah, it's pretty good, man. He has a lot of traits of Denzel.
Oh yeah,
When
most
you're
definitely.
watching him,
Most definitely.
as far as his acting and a lot of his little, things that he does, you see Denzel in him, and I think he's definitely gonna be one that's gonna be able to be up there with his dad, man.
Now I'm gonna ask you this trivia question.
Yeah, dude's a beast.
What was he supposed to do and not be an actor? He was supposed to do something else. Do you know what it was, El?
A stripper.
Play football.
A stripper.
The football. What
Yeah.
play football?
So
He played football
so
for
him and
Morehouse.
Ice
his
Cube.
other sons that play football.
Yeah. Well, him and Cube were on the same Pop Warner team that I went and saw. My buddy's son was on the team as well, and they thought for sure he was going to the league. He did get a try. He got a tryout with the Giants. Well, he got a tryout with the Giants, and then he was like, "Nah, he didn't want to do it." But he was. They thought he was going to go football.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to do that other movie too.
I didn't see Amsterdam.
So
he's supposed to do Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang. Hey,
yes,
Dirty D.
Denzel Washington's son played for Morehouse.
Yes.
And I went back for homecoming one year, and Denzel was at the football game. He was standing there at the 50-yard line the entire time.
And they love it. They
and
love
he got
HBCUs.
ready to leave, right? And he was trying to stay low-key. I blew his spot.
You fucked it up for him.
Yeah, I messed it up for him
Nikila,
because
you messy.
I was so
You
excited about seeing Denzel
Damn,
in person
Nikila.
because I love Denzel Washington.
met him.
And I have so much respect for him.
I
And
hope
so
you
I was
wasn't on no date.
I met Denzel
No,
a couple
I wasn't
times.
on a date. I
Nigga.
wasn't on a date. I was with my
you
girls.
imagine that?
I've met
was-
Denzel
I
a
was-
couple times. He's
Did you
been
run out on the field?
hexa-cool.
Let me tell you what happened.
tackled him.
No.
Yeah, you did.
I was with my girls. The game had ended. He left before the game. The game was
Trying not
ending.
to see you.
He left before the game ended. He was walking over to where the parking lot is. And I said, Denzel! There go Denzel!
Oh, God, Nikila.
And every auntie and grandma
Ran
from
with you.
here to the west of Mississippi River ran to Denzel and
You
swarmed
ain't right.
him over there by the little
Nikila.
stands. And my friends was like,
you gotta
girl,
be low key.
they were like, girl, you blew his spot.
right.
And
if
I
you
felt-
would have just
Almost in
been
his
low
car.
key,
Yeah, he was over there. There was a limo waiting for him, and he had some people around him. He was almost there, but I was so excited. I mean, you
You
just don't
yelled-
understand.
Nikila,
How'd
you
you yell
yelling
again?
is making him
How'd
run
you yell
faster to the
again?
car.
How'd you yell?
Denzel! Denzel!
She's single, fellas.
That was
Get on in there.
But no, it's just that
She can sing.
Denzel Washington means so much to our community,
Yeah.
and he's so well respected.
I've met
you
him
know.
twice.
Yeah, that I
Both
just
times.
I lost it.
He don't carry himself like I'm Denzel, but
No, he's hella chill.
he know he Denzel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go into the restaurant. I told the story. Go to the restaurant. I got Brooklyn Maya with me, and Fox is there. He tells, "Come through, meet Denzel." Get there, and it was really nowhere to sit. And Denzel said, "No, kids sit by me." I was like, "No, what about me?" And I got to see. And he kicked it with them like he been knowing them for years.
Yeah, when I hung out with Denzel.
Impossible.
I did. And me and
You
my
yell. There's no way you hung out
homegirl,
with
nah, he thought I was hilarious. I was
Where'd
like,
you meet him?
Denzel.
Where'd you meet him at?
At Tisha Campbell's
Club
right
and
there.
yeah, at
the
Zen.
one
I
he-
heard that he
yeah.
used to go to Zen, but I never saw
Yeah,
him there.
Zen. I just happened to, and
Yeah.
I looked. I was like, "Oh snap, that's Denzel." And so I ordered some drinks and some snacks. Denzel got it. Anyways, Denzel thought me and my homegirl was hilarious.
She
we were
ordered the
dancing
chicken
and living
and the
our
duck
best
and
life.
the
And then I
turkey.
turned to Denzel. I said, "Denzel, do you know why I moved to Los Angeles?"
He said, "I don't know you."
And he said, "Nah, tell me." And I said, "Because of Snoop Dogg." And he just looked at me and bursted out laughing. You just gotta be chill, Nikila.
Yeah,
Don't do that
I know you were
again.
being yourself.
I'm always like
And if
this.
it if
So
I had seen
here's
him in
my
that-
choices:
yeah.
her yelling for Denzel, you telling that joke that didn't work. I'm gonna go with it. I'd rather be yelled at. I just want to be yelled at.
Well, see, the setting for you was different too. If I had been in a small setting like a club,
You
like
can still
that,
yell.
No,
no,
you
no,
wouldn't
no,
still
no,
yell.
I could have been a lot smoother.
No, you wouldn't have. Nikila,
you'd
if
have
you
said,
could
"You
control
Denzel, huh?"
yourself.
I would have been like, "Hi, how are you?"
No, you wouldn't have, Nikila.
My
You
name-
would have been too
No,
doing too
no.
much.
Just like when I met Morris Chestnut, which I've seen him
You
several
grabbed
times.
his ass.
No, I would never do that.
You
Okay.
grabbed his nipple.
So everybody who knows me knows that I love Morris
Only on
Chestnut.
Friday,
He's
only on
like
Friday.
he's been in my number one for
Good friend of
ever,
mine. Good
right?
friend, good friend.
And so when I met him, I played it cool. Because I was like, I can't act a fool and act like I'm some kind of like groupie. Ain't never met nobody.
Down.
So it was real smooth. We were at the parlor when they were having that.
The parlor.
When they were watching the
Melrose.
No, it was a playoff game. The Cavaliers and Golden State.
Okay.
And Dave Brown was actually there, and some other
he's
people.
Always there.
Yeah,
Oh,
and so I was sitting over.
That was his thing.
Yeah, so I was sitting over there with them in a little VIP or whatever, and I'm sitting right across from Morris the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I gotta say hi to him. I gotta speak to him. So
I have to.
I wanted to.
You always have to do something. You don't have to.
So what I did, I played it off. So, at the end of the game, they have all the music playing. I'm over here dancing. And the way that I got a chance to meet him, I did my little spin.
You bumped into him.
While I was dancing, I did my little spin, and I was like, hi.
That's weird.
That's creepy.
Like,
that's when I go, security! Stalker!
And I said, who you going for? And he was like, Golden. So I was like, all right, high five.
And you know what? You shouldn't have did that. You should have just backed it up on his leg, and he would have just done the same kind of.
Do you spin again? Do you spin?
I did my little spin. I'm dancing.
Hey, damn! Security!
He was very nice, and I love Morris because I love the way he carries himself, and I love the way that he treats his wife.
You know that's how stalkers talk, Nick. I love him because he is right. He's a good
I've
man.
I've seen him out.
Special man.
I've seen him out with his wife, and he treats her so
You didn't say shit then.
beautifully.
You didn't say nothing then.
No, I didn't.
You didn't spin move on it, did you?
No, I didn't.
All right.
But I was
Soon
actually,
as she come up missing, you spin moving.
I was actually kind of irritated because another black actress was there, and she came up to Morris. Hey, Morris.
Well, she's an actress.
No. I felt that she disrespected his wife by not speaking to her. She never acknowledged her presence, and she was standing right next to him.
I mean,
last call. Call her. What's your name?
So anyway,
that's
call her.
my
What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Dana calling from the Valley.
Where you been, girl? Day with fame.
Well, you guys answered the phone when you won, so I lost interest.
Wow.
That's how phones work. But go ahead.
Shit. We only got one line, dang. We can't determine who to answer
All
first.
right, Speedy. I forgive you.
Oh, that was fast.
All right.
What's the word, Dana?
How can we help
Congrats,
you?
Nick. I saw the picture. It was nice.
Congrats on.
See? Why are you taking so weird, Nick? Just say thank you. Can you say thank you,
Send
son?
some money.
Oh, well, I guess
Send no words.
it's no big deal. I can just not hit that cash app.
No, that's what I just said. I said send some money. Don't send no words. You can't do nothing with no words.
Anyway, but John David Washington played for the Rams, Speedy, so you're wrong again.
No, I said he had a tryout with the Giants.
Thank you,
I didn't say
Dana.
he played for the Giants. I said he had a tryout with them.
I didn't say he played for the Giants. I'm just saying he played for the Rams. You're making it sound like he lost interest, and he played for the Rams in St. Louis.
Oh, I didn't know you played for the Rams.
Girl, I will hang up on you.
Was he good?
But you love me too much, right?
Yeah.
Dana, was he any good?
Yeah, he played for a few seasons. He played like 2 seasons.
Oh,
yeah, he was a corner, I think, right? Or no,
wow.
running back.
Uh-huh.
I did not know
Yep,
that.
he sure did.
Well, Dana, I got a candle for you whenever you come by.
Yeah. We know you want one.
Yeah, I like John David Washington. I think the heir to the Denzel, Jackson, Fishburne line is undetermined.
Wow. You don't see no young actors that can jump in there?
I don't know if they're going to get these roles. I think these British dudes is going to come in and, we're not going to see any more Black Americans get it like that.
They are getting them. You're absolutely right.
How does Daniel Kaluuya get an Oscar before one of ours?
Who is Daniel
a
Kaluuya?
Black American. I don't know.
He played, what was the movie he got the Oscar for? Daniel Kaluuya.
Fred Hampton.
The Fred Hampton movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
Jesus
dude's
in
a
the Black
beast.
Messiah.
That dude's
Was
a
it
beast,
called
though.
Jesus in the Black Messiah?
But he's from Europe.
So?
Something like that.
Yeah, he don't.
These Europeans be coming, taking all the awards.
Nick is about that Benetton light, but I'm like, Black Americans first, everybody else standing behind us.
Oh, no. I don't
Well, Dana, stop being, you're in the neighborhood. Just come by and see us every once in a while, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I am in the neighborhood, and Wednesday I'm going to call back because on your referral, I watched Reasonable Doubt.
Did you like it?
I'm not finished. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Okay, yeah, I think
It's good, Steve.
it's off the chain. That motherfucker off the chain. So we'll talk about it Wednesday. Wednesday. All right. So we got shit to do. I love being around y'all, but
Impossible.
What?
Give your information, baby girl.
You can look me up on Instagram under Nikeyla Sings, NIKEYLASINGS. My website is under construction. I'll have it up soon. For all my
your website?
No. This is for my people who are interested in hiring me as an attorney. My website is under construction. I'm waiting on my web developer.
She can practice in several locations.
Yeah, I'm licensed in Texas and Los Angeles. Louisiana.
And
California.
What kind of law?
I do personal injury, business litigation, criminal, and civil rights law.
You see how she talks. She's going to get in there and go, look here, Your Honor. Nim.
Yes, I'm very passionate. I fight very hard for my clients.
Yeah.
Yes.
She getting paid.
And I get results.
She don't play.
In other words, don't cross her, nigga.
Right.
I'm just here playing, having fun. But, when it's time to handle business, I handle business.
You killing it. Go ahead, Trace.
Hey, everybody. I'm so sorry we have to part. It's Tracy Buckner in the house, TRACEY, Buckner, BUCKNER. And I'll add you. Don't be like just, being creepy. I had
looking
to
on your page,
go on my private stuff because people are being creepy. But also, I would love if you guys could reach out to King's Journey, Inc. King's Journey Inc. is a nonprofit I work with. Right now, we are going to be giving a toy drive with the city of Compton and Pizza Studio. We need donations of toys. And also, if you guys could donate some cash, we can get some more toys.
Give them the Cash App.
Yep. I'll give them my Cash App. Because if you don't have, I think she's under Cash App. No, she has Cash App. So Cash App is King's Journey Inc. INC, King's Journey Inc. If you can't find, you can also just go under my platform, Tracy Buckner Comedy, and I'll send it over and just put in the note that this is for the donations for the kids.
For the kids.
For the kids. Because, help the kids, y'all in Compton. We trying to really reach out and just, change humanity.
Because you live there.
Well, I'm kind of there sometimes.
I just want to say one more thing before we get off the air.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Morris Chestnut does not have a white side chick. That's a lie from the pits of hell.
I mean, a lot of them got white side.
Somebody made the comment in the chat, and I have to take up for Morris. That's not true.
I don't read the chat.
Not true.
Just so you guys know, I know.
Wait, whose OnlyFans do they want? What?
They want your OnlyFans.
I ain't got no OnlyFans.
They've been looking at your boobies the whole time and making comments.
Yeah, you keep bouncing, and they be bouncing on TV. So when you bounce a little bit on TV, it's like, anyway. So y'all was surprised. We are going to start at 12 o'clock on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. I know we normally do it like a 1-ish.
Are you changing to 12?
We do like a 1-ish, but if I'll be here 12. If you here, you on air. If you get here later on, you'll get on when you get on.
So it's going to be 12 to 4 instead of 1 to 5?
12 to 4.
Okay. You mean 1 to 8?
Sometimes.
6 to 22.
Depending how we flowing.
Okay.
But 12 o'clock, man, we're going to try to get it back to the 11 o'clock so the people on East Coast can check us out.
Yay.
We don't want to lose too many fans. So, 12 o'clock, I guarantee I will be here on time. Nick will start right on time. It will be 12:01, 12:02, but we'll start on time. Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy, IZ, funny on everything. That's my Cash App, too, if you want to slang a nigga something. Don Ray Caldwell on Facebook. For some reason, I don't know why the fuck that is. Shout out to my partner in crime, my son, Nick, who I love the most. Could not do the show without him.
Oh, Nicky Poo.
Hilarious.
I would not call my son
Nicky Poo.
That's what my mama called me. Ain't that so funny?
Yeah, don't do that. Thank you, everybody that called in. We will be doing What You Watching Wednesday. So if you want to recommend some movies, hit Nick. He'll hit me. I'll try to look at them. But Reasonable Doubt, you guys are going to love it. It got sex. It got crime.
Sex? Why you start with sex first? Why couldn't it be crime then sex?
It has sex. It has crime. It has everything. Single dads, but people married, but dealing with separation from being married. And they cover. And the young lady that plays the lead, I hadn't seen her anything else, but she can go. And she fine as hell.
And I did watch The Godfather. It was a good movie.
Told you.
I finally watched it. So I'm going to try to watch the second one.
Then I heard that the studios hated that movie.
But
they didn't want to release it.
I can see why.
They hated it.
One thing I did like about when they got married, everybody handed everybody money. So I think we should start that tradition in our culture.
Right.
You got married 4 years ago.
Yeah, but anniversaries count. So keep your gifts. Keep your well wishes, nigga. Send the paper.
All right, we'll be here Wednesday, man. 12 o'clock on time.
12
no matter what.
o'clock.
We out.
Tracy, you want to sing us out of here?
I want to see you, baby.
What you got, Nick? Not you, Tracy.
No, I said Tracy. I thought Tracy.
Yeah, Nick likes it when I...
Baby, wait, lately I've been thinking that something's going on.